All right, Don, we're back on again. I think we're back on. What's all this stuff that I got on here right now, though? My background. Let's see. Let me turn that off. Can't turn that one off. Hold on, I know what to do.
Damn.
Overlays, source, go blank. There we go. Now it's just you and me. And then we'll go over here. I got so many of these dang windows. It's not even funny. Let's see. Scenes. There you are. We'll go this way. And then edit this one to bring you up. Ecamm Live interview. Not that one. Sorry. It's taking me a second, guys. We'll get him back up. Hopefully we're back live again, guys. Ecamm was messing with us a little bit. So
I had to fix up the beard real quick, you know.
yeah, are we back on? Yeah, we're back on. I don't know what the heck happened, guys. I think we just got cut off. I had too much stuff open. If you guys don't know, I'm in the mountains, so I'm using my cell phone signal to do this, which sucks. But it works. Everybody's cut their stream, so everybody's leaving Kenosha right now. What is it? It's over there. It's almost 4 o'clock. So I'm guessing the reason why is that they're doing it because let me see if I can do it this way. No, I don't want that. What about this? No. It keeps adding you way back there. I don't want you way back there. Oh well, I'm trying to get you better on there. Anyways, it's all good. We're here. So if you were there, you would just talk to everybody, huh?
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is, huh? Oh, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I think that's the problem with our country right now is nobody wants to dialogue. Everybody just wants to hate one another, and as you
Yeah.
could see, I mean, it's not doing anything for our country other than dividing us more and more. And I mean, what good is a divided country other than a fallen country? You know?
Yeah. Well, I think that's their whole point. They're trying to divide us, right? If they divide us, then there's nothing else we can do, right? But fight each other. Go Prodigy. I've been searching everywhere. Everybody just cut their stream. Everybody left. I think they all went home. There might be a couple people on, but nobody's filming right now.
The only one I'm seeing live is Right Side Broadcast.
Right Side Broadcasting, and they're what are they showing? Probably nothing, right? Let's see what they're
Yeah,
showing. Right Side Broadcasting Network. What are they showing?
they kept
Yeah,
just
see,
replaying the Ken and Karen lady or whatever they call the those two people that held down their house with NAR.
oh yeah, yeah, guys. Sorry, they're not showing anything. I think everybody's going home. They're kind of like they're waiting for the judge to come out. But nobody's live streaming right now. Even Mr. Nice Guy's not live streaming. So
I'm wondering if that's by design to try to make it take it out as long as they can to try to get all the people there to leave home before they come out with the actual decision.
it might be. You never know. I think I don't think they're gonna come out today, right? They somebody said the judge was gonna give us a 10-minute warning. I think that's BS because when I was in Minneapolis, we got a fucking 2-hour warning. So I think he's got to give him more than ten
Well,
minute warning.
apparently they're saying that the National Guard is there awaiting uh,
The results.
the jury's decision.
Yeah, you want eyes on?
Yeah, so
Okay,
I don't know if that means that.
sorry, I'm answering. Don is like running my life now, so I'm answering her. She said we gotta find something on the courthouse, so I'm looking for something right now so we can watch. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries, man. I
Let's see.
get it. Um, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to like postpone things. I don't know. You know, it's. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty politicized at this point. You know, I mean, I think everybody saw the same videos. I understand where some people think that Kyle was in the wrong. I, I don't see it personally because it wasn't my loved one or my friend being shot. So I understand where you also have that factor.
Yeah. I mean, I
Um,
could understand like family
but you
members
know,
and close relatives and friends, but everybody else, I don't know about, you know?
yeah, I don't know, and then like that's the whole thing is like they're trying to play this game where you know Homeboy was this BLM guy and all this, but it's like it seems to me like that guy got out of the doctor's office and then he was there and all he wanted to do is cause chaos. Uh, I, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like
See, I don't think he got out of jail. I think he got out of jail. I thought he was up in one of those. I thought he was in one of those mental hospitals, right? That's what I thought he was at.
that's a possibility. I mean, yeah, obviously the guy wasn't in his sane place. Of, his mind was not right. But I mean, I get it. Like I have, I mean, we both have friends that are a little out there and crazy. But I mean, you start charging at people, it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? And then they're trying to say that being hit with a skateboard isn't lethal. And I'm sorry if you take, you're talking a piece of wood that's what 3 feet long
Yeah, I guess they're
with
about
a
three
hunk
feet
of
long.
metal in it.
Yeah, those trucks, the
If
metal
you hit somebody
trucks.
in the head with, tell me, I've hit myself in the shin with the skateboard, and I wish I would have died because it hurts so bad. But it's like you take a skateboard truck to the head with a full-grown man swinging it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say it, that is a lethal weapon. I mean, even if you look by law, if I spit in your face, that's assault with a deadly weapon, but a skateboard with metal on it is not. Come on, man.
right.
That was my Joe Biden. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's see.
But,
He was only a good
Oh
vice
wait, that wasn't the one I
president
was thinking of.
because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
Let's see. See, nobody's live. Everyone that I click on, nobody's there. They're all just waiting on the trial stuff. So I don't even think anything's gonna go on, folks. Unfortunately, everybody else is just speaking. It's like what we're doing right here. There's no action in front of the courthouse. I don't know why. You would think there would be a lot of all those people out there and nobody's live streaming. But then again, I guess Black Lives Matter can't live stream anymore, right? They lost all of their streamers because they threatened them all.
yeah.
You know that, right? Like,
It's,
there used to be that girl in Portland or guy in Portland, whatever they call themselves, and they're not there anymore. You don't see anybody in Portland streaming anymore.
well, you that like back when like it was all like the whole clash between Proud Boys and Antifa, BLM, whatever have you. Like I used to always try to find like if you can't find any live streamers, I used to always try to find that ninja dude. I haven't even seen him
PDX
go
Ninja, yeah.
live ever.
They
Like ever
threatened him
since they went
too.
to that federal building.
Him and then who was that Mexican dude? I used to watch sometimes, but nobody's streaming right now. I'm searching Facebook. I searched YouTube. I typed in protest, Kenosha, anything, or I could find nothing. Type in Kyle, not a damn thing. So everybody's turned off their phones. Um, so I don't know what's going on. I just, like you said, they probably just don't want to do it anymore. BLM is scared to do it, right? Because they're gonna riot and they don't want to get their friends in trouble. And I get it, because I've been
Yeah.
threatened. You know how many times my life has been threatened, being out there live streaming.
100%. Yeah, that's the problem with all of it. But and it's the political charge of this is crazy because it's like this kid is not on trial. He wasn't running around with a Trump flag. He never once spilled any political nonsense the whole time he was live, every time you saw him. But
Yeah,
still, yet they're bringing this all back to politics, and that's political prisoner. Same thing they're doing with the J6 people. That's imprisoning people on their political beliefs. I mean, I get it. Like you shouldn't have went in the Capitol. Okay, cool. We've determined that is an issue, but it's still trespassing.
yeah. Hold on a second. I wonder where my stepdad's going. Oh, he probably went to go get the mail,
He's out there shaking your trailer because he wants you to think there's earthquakes.
right? Maybe
Maybe
it
it
was.
was him.
He's expecting some train stuff today, I think, so he probably went up and got the mail. Oh my gosh. They might, yeah, you know what? They might be charging their batteries for later. That's true. I think there's going to be more action tonight. So Don is saying
I can't remember.
we got to come up with a routine for your call to the podcast. Oh, to call those people tonight. I don't think they're going to let me stay on that long. To be honest with you, Don. I mean, they kicked off
Go to
Jesse James right away.
yeah. I don't know if they're having issues with their phones, but it kind of seemed like if you weren't telling them what they wanted to hear out the gate, they seemed like they kind of had an agenda. But
Yeah,
from the looks of the show, you can kind of tell that they also don't want half of their audience mad about somebody telling you what you actually feel. I
yeah,
was watching earlier. I was watching. I never heard of him until now. Like I've seen him on other channels, but that Maurice Delk.
yeah. I've heard of him before, but I never really watched him.
So he's out there, boots on the ground.
Yeah,
I
he's
was watching his live, and then he went off too.
Yeah, he everybody seems to be off. See you later, Snookies. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Jesse James, he got cut off, right? Let's see, who else? What's that gypsy lady? So I just and you know, I wonder about this. So whenever I was in Washington D.C., they would cut off our internet service to avoid showing what's going on. I wonder if they got the National Guard out there. I wonder if they have signal jammers out there.
That makes sense. Well, because they were saying, they were saying Fox was saying that the National Guard was already deployed over there just in case.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's what's gonna. I think that's probably what happened. There's probably some signal jammers. Like I remember I was flying my drone over Michael Jackson's house, and every time they would go and it would say you lost your signal, and then it would come back and then it would say you lost your signal again. So they were shooting my plane with some signal blockers because they don't want you flying
That's
over.
crazy.
Because he's not alive anymore. He doesn't own that property. Yeah, I guess he did just go get the mail. He's back. So
How much does a signal jammer cost?
I don't even know. Let's look up. Probably a couple $100. But I mean, if you own Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch, I mean, shit. Let's see, Signal Jammer. You can probably buy one cheap, I would think too. Uh, Camera signal jammers are like $33. Jammer. Let me go to shopping. Let's look at the more expensive ones. There's got to be more expensive ones. hundred
See you later,
bucks.
Snook.
Bye, Snooky Wookies. Always flirting with the guys. You know what? Let me go to Amazon. I'll look on Amazon.
Girl be getting it.
Oh, Snooky flirts with everybody. Let's see, signal jammers. I think casinos have those too. You ever go to the Indian casinos? You notice your phone never works. Um, there's some here for like $300. It looks like $30. Cell phone booster. No, I'm not looking for a booster. I'm looking for a jammer. That's detector. I don't see a jammer on here. Maybe you gotta have like certain shit to be able to buy one of those.
When I was doing work over at Lawrence Livermore Lab,
Uh huh.
my phone was done. Like you couldn't like there was no signal at all.
Really? Over there in
Yeah, it
Pleasanton?
was.
Or no, it's in Livermore. Is it in Pleasanton or Livermore? Their
I
lab.
was at one of the Pleasanton sites, but dude, they have little warehouses everywhere.
Yeah, my friend works for them. He's one of their service techs for their electronics. He makes
Oh,
good money
nice.
over there. Well,
I
hopefully.
knew I knew a guy that used to do machining for like the Lawrence stuff,
Uh huh.
and like he would do like before he went to his machine, they would like weigh him, and then when he left his machine, they would weigh him again because they used to do a lot of machining with like platinums and golds and like precious metals.
Uh huh.
So to make
Wow.
sure that they weren't like putting the chips like in their pockets and stuff, like they would weigh people in and weigh people out.
That's crazy. That's really
Yeah, I wouldn't.
crazy.
I wouldn't want to work there.
When I lived when I lived down south, I worked at this place called Applied Magnetics, and we would make wafers for the magnetic wafers on what do you call that stuff? Silicone wafers, and we had gold and stuff, but it was in such small quantities. It wasn't worth any that much, It was it
Yeah.
was it was it worked with it was like a photography actually is how it worked. The way they made stuff, it's pretty crazy. But you'd have to wear like full bunny outfits and shit like that. But we loved it because we worked the weekend shift, so we go out drinking, but our boss would never know because we had to wear full on suits so he couldn't smell our breath. So it was like perfect.
Come in hammered.
Oh yeah.
That's a, I
All of a
guess that's the one
sudden,
nice thing about mask mandates, huh?
All of a sudden they'd be like, "Gee, I wonder why a whole bunch of these wafer lots went bad." And we're like, "We don't know." It's a Saturday night. We went to Isla Vista to the college town and went partying in Santa Barbara. No,
Let's
no
go.
verdict has been reached yet, Mega Million. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. And everybody stopped streaming from outdoors, so we don't have anybody streaming anymore. So let's see. If you have more, you support by liking and promoting. Everyone has a role. Yeah, please like and support the channel. You don't got to pay to help support us. And if you go to our Twitch channel, that'll help us even more. Let's see. So me and Shito, I gotta go. We gotta go down to that Mexican restaurant I like over there next time I go to San Jose. It's on Kurtner and Lincoln. You know where that is?
Yeah, I saw the when you went over there. I watched the live when you were over there.
Yeah. Oh, the food is awesome over there. The waitresses are pretty cute too. Go hook us up with some Latinas. Is AJ's open yet again?
AJ's. Where's that at?
It's on Lincoln. It's that bikini bar.
I don't know. I've never been there.
I went there like I dated a girl and she took me there.
I had a Filipino friend when I worked in restoration,
Uh huh.
and he used to always take us over to the like the Vietnamese coffee houses over on King and Berryessa.
Uh huh.
That was that was crazy. Like I didn't even know that crap was legal in like California. You know
What
what I
what were
mean? I
they
was like,
doing?
you walk. Well, you walk in there and like they come up to you with like lingerie and then just like pasties over their like nipples.
Uh huh.
It was crazy. Like you wouldn't even think it would be like legal, but it is.
Yeah, Mega Million, Isla Vista. We used to call it HIV because back when I lived down there, uh, what do you call it? Isla Vista, which is UCSB. They had the most cases of like venereal diseases and stuff like that. So like we called it HIV. Oh my gosh! But there was a lot of crazy partying down there. Oh, we got in trouble. The beach chicks. They're all beach goers, and it was crazy at Isla Vista. And once a year,
What's that?
they had a cheerleading camp. Oh, I love that
Oh yeah, I bet that sounds epic.
because they had my
What's that?
wheelchair camp. Oh, sorry,
What's that town called? It's
Galita.
what's that party town? No, it's a college town.
Oh, it's in California.
Yeah,
My niece went there. Right, it's right. It's up north. It's by Oh, I remember the Halloween riots over there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what it's called now. It starts with the C, right? What's that college
yeah.
called? I'm trying to think of where my niece went to college.
Man, I can't remember the
It's
name.
the biggest party
Chico
school.
State.
Chico, yeah, Chico. I've
They
never been
said
there.
that they did a poll in Chico, and they were saying like 65% of the students there were like all had HPV just
Oh
because of all
man.
the partying and stuff. Yeah, we
Yeah.
used to go to Chico, and it got to the point where cops couldn't stop us from drinking outside, so they made it so because you'd go and you'd buy like a $10 cup, right, and then you can kind of bounce house to house.
Yeah. Oh, that's
But
cool.
you keep your solo cup all night. So you go to like each house and you go onto the you pay into this big pot and then you go and you fill your cup up at the keg.
Yeah.
But anytime you walk from house to house, because they couldn't stop the drinking, you had to carry your solo cup upside down.
Uh huh. Oh, I
So
gotcha.
Yeah, so it would show that you weren't drinking, but we figured if you take a like a piece of like paper
Uh huh.
and you put it over top of the cup and you flip the cup really fast, it'll hold the suction of the paper. Like I don't know if you've ever done that
Yeah,
before,
I've never done it,
but
but it's a vacuum. Yeah.
yeah, so you'd walk around with that and you try to go really quick to the next house before like the paper like basically crumbled apart.
Uh huh.
But yeah, it was crazy up there. That place was nuts.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, you see, well, I used to party in Santa Barbara a lot, and I mean, if you go down to State Street, it's just bar after bar after bar after bar. Shit, I went there for my birthday when I hit 21. Oh my gosh, I was thrown up by the end of the night. And I
Yeah,
remember some guys like filming me, and he's like, "Dude, why's your friend throwing up? Is he all right?" And my buddy's like, "Oh, it's his birthday." He's like, "Dude, you need another fucking drink."
yeah. My brother did on my 21st. He kept buying me the AMFs,
Adios,
and
motherfuckers.
man,
Uh huh.
I was so hammered. Like I remember it was like probably about 6 o'clock in the morning. Like my brother comes in, so I was so drunk. I got into his bathtub and like I just turned the water on and then like I just fell asleep and like it was just running and like my brother comes he's like, what are you doing, man? I'm like, oh, I'm just I don't know, like I'm just he's like, my wife's trying to go pee and you're in my bathtub butt naked. I'm like, I don't even know how I got here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the nights of drinking. I remember one night I just, crashed in my bathroom and it started getting cold, but I didn't want to get up and I have a tankless water heater. So I just turned the shower on, woke up like 5 hours later, the hot water's still going.
Oh yeah, just all pruny.
No, I wasn't in the shower. I was laying on the nice cold tile.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I just had it on for heat.
Yeah,
Amanda, it's taking so long. I don't know why it's taking so long, but the longer they take, it's the better for us. Us meaning fans of Kyle Rittenhouse. If you are out, if those are people in here that are not fans, well, we're fans. So let's see, we're down to 44 people now. Yeah, sorry guys, there's nothing going on over there. In fact, I should probably get going then. I got some other things to do. Cause and this is, by the way, guys, this is not Drunk Uncle. He may have a beard like not as good, or Drunk Uncle has not as good as a beard as Sheepdog here, but this is Sheepdog, guys. This is not Drunk Uncle. I wonder if I hit this exit, that'll close. No, that'll turn you off. So why do you think longer is better? I've been told that the longer that they wait in the jury, then the better it is for the defense, because they have a better chance. That means they're not going straight and saying, "Oh yeah, you're done. You're done for." You know what I mean? It just worries me
I
that.
think it's by design.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think if like let's just say if it was a self-defense case and Kyle's and the case is won by Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
I think if they come up to that verdict really fast, it's going to create the anger, oh, you guys didn't even take time, white privilege, and all the cool stereotypes that they like to say just because Kyle's white. um, I think by design they're going to try to hold it out as long as they can for
Yeah.
both sides. If he's guilty, then we want to make sure that they deliberated long enough to come up with a guilty plea. If you know what I mean,
That's actually a good point.
I don't know.
You're right. Because think about it. They've already been threatened by people videotaping them, right? And that's a threat. Why else would they be videotaping the jurors? So you're right. They're probably thinking, well, if we come up too quickly, then those people are going to come after us. You know, and then somebody's, there could be one person just saying, no, I don't think he's I don't think he should get off. There could be 9-3, or 11-1 right now. So it's sad, right? I just wish we would know. I just want to know. Just hit a button and hey, no, I can't snap my fingers. Sorry, folks. There used to be this
Oh,
show on Nickelodeon, and you could
got
call in and be like, "What do you hate
got
doing?"
you.
And they, huh? Yeah, I can't do it.
I can Here, you do it, and I'll make the sound.
All right, there we go. There we go. He's my sound guy. He's my sound guy.
Hey
Shoot.
yo.
Heck yeah, dude. Actually, I think I'm gonna be coming up your way pretty soon. I'll have to text you when I come up, and we'll go hang out. Maybe I'll.
Yeah,
So,
for sure, man.
so you know the bar that you like to go near me? They have one up there where you are. It's on Seventh
Yeah,
and
but
Story.
these people out here are nuts, dude. Like this whole, I don't know what I could say on here, but it's just like the whole, everybody's like face masked and gloved again, and it's like, I
Shit.
remember for a second there, like things were kind of turning a corner. And we're like, oh, cool. And now, like, I went to the grocery store the other day, and it's like it almost seems like the hysteria is back for whatever reason, and it's weird to me because I feel like it's not even everywhere like it was before. Like before, you'd turn on the news and it was just like, you know what I mean, like all the craziness. But I don't know, man. People are getting their news from somewhere, and
Yeah.
like people driving around alone with masks on again. It's just like, come on, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it's true. Like even when I go to my dentist, up there they got to take your temperature and freaking you got to wear a mask until you get to the room and
It's
but you're in the liberal
it's
bay.
insane.
You're in the Bay Area. What else do you expect?
Well, I went. It was like the other day. I went out for all my daughter wanted for her birthday was Pearl River, which is like a Chinese restaurant right over
Uh
here. It's not even the greatest restaurant, but my daughter just likes it. It's her birthday. That's where we went. And it's like you walk in, you have to have a mask on your face. The second you get to your table, you can take your mask off. And I'm like, it makes zero sense to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it just
yeah.
doesn't make any
Th-
sense at all.
This
It's
this
like
table blocks
just
all the COVID from coming out after you.
yeah, it's like the table has a invisible curtain, I guess, but it's just I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That's the problem, and I think that's why everybody's so they're on the edge with it. Why? Because it makes zero sense. You're mad at me for walking in without a mask, but you're my friend if I sit next to you at the restaurant without a mask on. It's like I don't understand
Yeah.
where that makes any sense. Like it's just ridiculous to me. But I also don't wear a mask anywhere I go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a couple places like when I go to the post office, I need to get, I'm doing business, so I have to put a mask on when I go into the post office. But other
Yeah.
than the fact that they require it for me to obviously make a living,
Yeah.
I have to do it, right?
A while ago when I went to the mall right there, which one? I didn't go to Eastridge. I went to the one on Stevens Creek. Which one is that called? Which one's the one on Stevens Creek right there in 80? The mall. It's not
What are you talking about?
Eastridge. The mall. It's not Eastridge Mall. Eastridge Mall is out there on Tully, right? I'm talking about the other mall right there, where the Sharks used to have a shop. It's on Stevens Creek and 880.
Are you talking about Valco?
I don't know what it's called. It's across from where all the famous the other one
Oh,
you
you're
know
talking Santana Row.
yeah, it's across from Santana Row, that mall. So I was cruising
I
around there, no mask, nothing. They were fine. And as soon as I go to Legos, they're like, you got to wear a mask to come in. I was like, well, I guess I ain't fucking coming in here then. Walked right out.
yeah, Row. Santana Row. It's the Westfield Mall.
Westfield, yeah, okay, yeah. But I got my shoes there, so I was happy. I have to wear special
Oh, there you are.
shoes. Oh, what did I leave you? Did I leave you? Oh, now oh wait, you're gone now. Oh, he hung up. All right, we lost him. Let's see if he calls back real quick. But if he doesn't, we're gonna head out because there's nothing going on right now, guys. Thank you, Downtown Gutter. You're right, Santana Row. Oh, he's back.
Am
There
I
he is.
back?
You're back. You must have hit that end
All
button.
right, I don't know what happened there.
Who knows? It's all
Oh,
good.
I moved this. I
You
had all
maybe
the
got a phone.
notifications coming down, so I moved them.
Terrell, Eddie got a twin. What's up, Cajun Cat King? What's up? Santana Row. If you go down there, you can see the Sharks every once in a while. Like, have you ever been to a Sharks game? You live in San Jose.
Oh yeah.
Love going to Sharks games. You can go to Harry's right before the game, and oh, never mind. I heard a story, but never mind. I remember your story. Some
Harry's
girl in the
off brow,
bushes.
bro.
Yeah, you go to Harry's. That place is packed before the game.
Yeah, that's like one of my most favorite restaurants, man. I love Harry's. I they had the card room there in the same parking lot for a minute.
Uh-huh.
So if you got too tuned up at dinner time, had too many drinks, you just go over and play cards and sober up a little bit before you come home.
Oh, nice.
The Hofbrau's dope. I like that restaurant. It's cool. I like all their like their decorations in there are really cool too.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy in there. But you try and get a table on before a Sharks game, you're screwed. You better go there like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it ain't happening. Just go to Togo's.
Yeah, Togo's, or like you can go to the what is it, the old spaghetti factory and whatever those restaurants are right there. What is that, 4th Street? I think that's 4th Street.
I
What's up,
think I
Bearded
think you're
Patriot?
right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Spaghetti Factory is good. I remember on my birthday I used to go there and I used to always try to get into the train car in the middle of it.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I,
cool.
I don't even know if it's still in there. I haven't been there in years.
Yeah, last time I went, I think I went with my wife. So that's a long time ago. I've almost been divorced now for 2 years. In March, we separated in 2 years. Holy shit! Thank goodness. Single life,
Congratulations.
right?
Yeah,
Right?
that was like the one good thing that came out of this like with all the COVID crap.
Uh huh.
When I did my divorce, they weren't like accepting you to go to like the courthouse and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like $350 for an annulment, and it was just like a done deal. I'm like, this is way good. Like this is fast and easy. I like this.
Yeah, no, mine was hard. She fought she said, okay, yeah, let's just do it. Like when we got that return, that $2,400 stimulus check, she's like, I found a lawyer's $2,500 and we can just pay them and it'll all be done and done for, right? And I'm like, I'm not gonna follow your fucking. I'm not gonna let that happen. So I found the lawyer and I paid the lawyer, and she said, well, if she's like it is and she just wants to get it over with, it's $2,500. No, my ex-wife pushed it. She'd email her all the time. She'd fuck with her all the time. Because every time she calls my lawyer, oh, it's 15 minutes at $400 an hour. So
Yeah, that sucks.
you know, and then she the tags came to the house, and the tags were in my name too, right? And I told her, you got to take the car out of my name, and she wouldn't do it. So I didn't give her the tags. So she had sent the cops to my house, tried to have me arrested for not giving her the tags. And like I know the chief and everybody, and they're like, "Come on, Eddie, just do me a favor, just give her the fucking tags so she'll stop calling us." So I gave her the tags, but y'all saw what happened afterwards. Though my ass went and took the license plates off the car.
Yeah, it was the middle of the night operations.
Well, you got to, I mean, she's got my. I married into one of the largest Mexican families in Madera, and so like they're everywhere. So she lived right next door to her cousins, so that wouldn't have gone well. You know what I mean?
Operation Vanity Plate.
Right? Fucking Operation Cripple Plate. What the hell are you talking about? And like in California, so like she got the discount. She went and paid the tags. You get 25% off your tags if you have handicap plates, and up to two
Oh, that's
cars.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and so on an electric car, an expensive electric car that I fucking paid for, fucking bitch. So anyway, sorry. Venting.
But isn't that,
I love women.
that's a felony for her to drive around with that without permission, though, right? Or is it
No, she's
misdemeanor?
she's allowed to drive the car with the plates on there. She's just not allowed to park in a handicap spot. That's the only thing she wasn't allowed to do. And I don't know if she did it or not,
That's
but
crazy.
oh, and the other thing, in California, if you're handicapped, you get free parking. Like if you're on the street, you can park at a meter.
Oh yeah, that's how my grandma does when she goes downtown. She always puts that placard in the mirror.
Yep, no parking.
So anytime we had to go downtown or anything like that, hey Graham, what are you doing? You
Yeah,
just take Grams with you.
dude. So Don Break says in what you don't have to show your ID for the card. In California, you don't have to show your ID. They can't ask you what your disability is, but they can look up who the tag belongs to, and if they ask you, you have to show them your ID. But they cannot ask you what your disability is, which is cool. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, hey, man, that person ain't crippled. Come on.
Well,
but then
a lot of the people in California are crippled for being Californians.
yeah, that's true. That's true. They got their mentally disabled card, I guess you want to call it,
Yeah,
right?
they're crippled brains.
Oh my gosh, I've seen it. I mean, going to rallies and oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
These
and then
people are different breed of people out here. Like it's like I feel like I'm in a different country. Like I'll go like Central Valley, go back home to like Manteca, and I'm like you know what I mean. Like my nerves are better. Like my blood pressure is better. Like even
heck
driving
yeah,
here, like there's times where I get so mad, like I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like my eyes start going like blurry. I'm like, God, these people just suck.
hi K Scott, yeah, dude, I used to date a girl from Antica. Freaking, she lived off on Sweet Pea. So if you were coming, let's say you came into town and you got off, you know where the Wendy's is. When if you take 200 and you get off right there, there's that shopping center, and then they got the Wendy's in there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Off of 99. She lived over there by that Wendy's in those expensive houses. Like I showed up and she was like, "Hey Eddie, you want to go swimming?" And I'm like, and my sure. She's like, "Hey, hold on, let me turn the hot tub on." And she had a little remote and she hit a button. I'm like, "What the fuck?" You know? She's like, "Oh, my dad's a truck driver. He makes a lot of money." And so then,
Man.
like, one day, we got he like every Tuesday he'd be like I'd show up and he'd be like, "Hey Eddie, here's $200. Go buy every brand new DVD that came out and keep the change." And I'm like, "Okay." So we go and do it one day, and he's like, "Hey, here's another $100. Go to Jiffy Lube, get my car oiled up, and here's $100 for you doing it." And I was like, "Cool." So we're at Jiffy Lube. You know how they vacuum out your car? And they're like, sir, what do you want me to do with this?" And I turn around, and there's like freaking a big old like a 7 pound brick of weed. And I was like, and she's like, "Oh, just leave it alone. It's fine." So she's like, "I guess I better tell you now. My dad's a truck driver, but he also truck drives around this kind of stuff." And I was like, "Hey, now I know how you guys got a 5 bedroom house in Manteca."
Hey, as long as he keeps paying me $100 to get his oil changed, I don't care what he does.
Right? He was giving me money just left and right, and like he was Italian and he had spinal bifida like me, which was cool, you know. And like I was like, "Hey, I try and pay for dinner," and he get fucking literally pissed off at me, and I never understood why until I watched that Sopranos episode where the kid tried to pay for dinner, and he's like, "I'm the fucking boss. You don't fucking pay for dinner. That makes me look like I'm not the boss." And I was like, "Oh, I get it now." You know,
You guys are Biff Bros.
right? You know, fucking he was part of the I know a guy kind of crowd, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know a couple of those guys. They're not guys that you usually want to ask too many favors of.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. So, oh, I knew the Mexican mafia down in Lompoc too. Heck yeah, I knew a couple people.
Yeah, I
It's
know the Moraleses over here in San Jose.
yeah, I don't know who they are. Probably live off the east side of San Jose, right?
Damn right they do. They
If you
run the east side.
you guys go to San Jose and you're white, just avoid the east side. I'm just saying,
Yeah, big time,
you
big
know.
time.
You want to go
Well,
find the deals? You go to the swap meet off of 10th and Oakland and 13th. I mean, that mall's
Berryessa flea market, bro.
dude. It sucks now though. Back in the old days, they had a parking lot across the street and it was packed. Now they sold the parking lot and made like condominiums, and it sucks.
It's all
Berryessa swap
nights.
meet sucks.
My mom had a place over there, and like I remember when she first gave me the address, I'm like dude, like you can't live there, like you're gonna die. And then like I pulled up, and it was in one of those newer, like the newer buildings. I'm like, man, this is crazy. It's like I don't know, it's weird. It was like a chandelier in a haunted house,
Yeah.
but they're trying to make it nicer over there. I mean, I got to give them credit where credit's due. They're trying,
Oh yeah.
but
I was with a buddy one time. We went to a Sharks game, and afterwards he's like, "Eddie, I really want to get one of those special massages." And I was like, "So why are you asking me? I don't know where those are." He's like, "Well, you're good on the internet. Can you help me find one?" So I found one. It was on Keys and Story, right around there, right? And I'm
the
like, "All
neuro
right,
massage, dude.
yeah, I'm going over there." And we're driving, and he's like, "Hey, bro, how do you know this is the good kind?" I'm like, cause it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning and they're open. So like I waited in
Hey,
the waiting room, right? And I was sitting there in the waiting room while he went and got it done. And there's some other guys waiting to go in, and I was like, "Hey, how do you find these places? What's the best way to find them?" And he's like, "Here's the key." He's all, "If they got red lights, and if it says Asian massage in red, that means they're one of those places." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Plus, if they're open at 2 o'clock in the morning, then you know."
yeah,
So
no doubt. There's a lot of that stuff in like I don't think people understand, like in San Jose, like once again, it's a strange world out here, dude. Like there's a lot of like sketchy places, and how they stay running, I don't even know. And they stay running for
yeah.
years. Like it's not like they're getting like their door kicked in every week by like the cops or anything. They just stay running. I don't know. Maybe they service the PD. I don't know.
Oh, there's okay. That's got a message. They're threatening violence outside the courthouse. Maybe I should go check it out again. Yeah, but no, in San Jose, guys. If you don't know, they have a huge Asian population, and if you don't believe me, just go to the oh my gosh, what's that mall? Why can't I think of the mall's name now? I used to go there all the
That
time.
the one off King, that big Asian mall.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the real mall. If you go to the mall over by Great America, what's that mall called?
Great America. That's
I used to go there.
east.
No, no, it's not none of those. It's called the Great Mall. No, the Great Mall. Yeah, if you guys go to the Great Mall,
That's Milpitas.
yeah, in Milpitas. If you go to the Great Mall over there, holy shit, all that is Asian people.
Yeah. Well, if you go, there's a. I
RSPN
want to say
aside.
it's off. I want to say it's off King Road, but there's a. It's like a. I don't know if it's Chinese or like Filipino, but it's only for like imported from like Asia products,
Really?
and it's a crazy mall, dude. Like the whole place is like marble, like it's insane. Like you walk in and it's just like jade and marble everywhere.
All right, we got RSPN again. Let me add them in here.
We have a clear understanding
Let's see.
of both sides and why people are so angry.
Oh, I think I turned
here.
them all off. Let me add a new
It
one.
really is amazing how
So I guess they're threatening people now.
these two sides are. Even though I would say for the few people that are here for Kyle Rittenhouse supporters, they're the least vocal.
They're saying Black Lives Matter is threatening people right now.
I'm just kind of looking over right now. I don't even see.
Yeah, but now look,
anyone that
did
would
you
fit
notice that
right now.
all the people out there right now
I
are
don't.
all
A
different than
couple
the
of
ones that were there
individuals
this
have
morning?
left. But the emotion. The
Yeah, huh?
passion to
Well, I think
It
the guy
doesn't
in the
look
I
like the
think the
same.
guy in the hat is for Kyle Rittenhouse in the cowboy hat.
that is
Oh,
probably
100%.
99% of the
You know?
100%.
Just saying.
guilty verdict.
There we go. We'll
in
put
this
this up here
case.
for you guys to
No
watch.
doubt. Now, I've also said
They don't look like the same crowd that was
these
out there
people are
earlier.
very
Like,
misled by the
No, you know what?
information.
Let me text Mr. Let me see if Mr. Nice Guy texts me
And this is
recently.
just from talking and hearing
Dawn
them
the
Break.
dude in the red
offline,
sweater was there
is that
earlier.
Was
they
he?
get a lot of misinformation.
Yeah,
Or
that
she?
dude that keeps poking
Oh
out.
yeah, that guy right in the middle.
A lot of the confusion.
He's got the hoodie
Yeah,
on.
behind the dude with
Why
leather.
can't
Yeah.
they see
Let's
certain
see. What is Don
things,
saying? Yo, I'm angry. Your
clearly, as
ex gets
far as
away with the
right
plague.
to protect themselves? And I brought up a question earlier. I said, so if someone took a
Oh, hold on.
skateboard
What are you sending me?
and swung it violently at your head, would you consider that
Sorry.
a deadly weapon? Deadly
I'll have to check
No
this
worries.
later, Dawn
And
Break.
of course, I had a couple
You want to
questions.
interview? Dawn Break, you want to call
I
in?
think that's
I'll give you the link
incredible
to
as well,
call
that
in. I can add another person to this. Hold on.
view a deadly weapon or object as being
I can
period
have more than one
human.
caller.
And when there's other things that can
Let me text you the link, Dawn Break.
lead.
I
You
just
guys
came
want to
in
see
from
Dawn
the
Break?
forge.
You came in because you're bored? Yeah. Well, they stopped showing the riots.
No, I was out forging. I was making a knife, and then like I was listening to your stream, and then you're like, I don't know if anything's going on. I'm like, well, fuck it, let's just do a let's do a call in.
Nice to finally see what Sheepdog looks like, right?
If you don't live in the inner city,
here I am.
Have an opinion
Heck
on what's
yeah.
going on in our
Dude, they got the white, they got the, oh, maybe that is a black dude. I thought he was white trying to act black.
Basically, they feel like they know better.
That's Antifa. All of them are white trying to act black.
Oh, yeah, he is white. Look at him. You know what he looks like? Remember, you ever watched that movie, Barbershop? He looks like the white freaking barber.
normally that he'll be in choir with the jurors around 5 to see how long they want to continue.
Oh man, I'm starting to see the skinny jeans line up now.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Antifa.
Deliberating jurors. So they're going to check back in with them.
So 5 o'clock, that's 3 o'clock our time, so in an hour.
Now at 3:55. So just over.
Oh, you wanted to call in to interview? Well, why don't you call in to us though, Don? We want to hear you. We want to hear your sexy, hot voice. I've never heard her voice. She only texts me.
I think a lot of people don't understand the importance of this trial. So what's going to happen is if they find Kyle guilty, this is going to be case law. So anytime anybody in America pulls a gun to fire upon somebody, they're going to refer back to this, Kyle versus Kenosha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people understand how important it is that Kyle gets off on this because it was self-defense. It'll change the terminology of self-defense as we know it. They're trying to say that, oh, you have to extinguish every avenue to get away. And it's like, well, I mean, I think you did a pretty good job of running, and then there's a wall of people that want to kill him. There's a crazy dude that just left the hospital that wants to kill him. You know what I mean? I think he was pretty safe on pulling the trigger. I mean, and I don't know anybody that's in the 2A community that'll say, oh, just fire once to see if they stop. No. If you pull that trigger, you end the threat.
Yeah. Oh, and
that's it.
By the way, guys, if Mr. Nice Guy calling right now. Yo, what's up, Mr. Nice Guy? Hold on, you're on the show. Hold on, let me put my headphones on.
What up, Eddie?
What's up, bro?
Give me 1 second.
Shit, I'm on my way home now.
You're on your way home? How come? So how'd it go when you were out there, bro?
It was cool. I mean, they knew who to mess with and who not to mess with, and we were pretty much the guys they didn't want to really mess with. But we had conversations with them.
I heard right now Black Lives Matter's threatening the violence right now.
That's because they had their chief stepped out. Their chief just got there right now, so now they're all amped up.
I gotcha. That's crazy.
But we're safe. They're just yelling and screaming. They're not going to attack anybody. I don't.
Well, we'll have to see. Right on. Well, you guys drive safe, man. How long does it take you to get over there? Like an hour?
Yeah, it was about an hour and a half.
Nice, man.
Is that Mr. Nice Guy?
Yeah, it's Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, cool.
Can you hear Sheepdog?
What up, Mr. Nice Guy?
Can I what?
Can you hear Sheepdog talking? Hold on. Can you hear him?
No,
I
can't hear him.
Nice Guy?
Oh, he's saying what's up to you, man. He's live on the show right now.
What up, Sheepdog?
He says, what's up?
What's up, dude? Be safe, man.
We made it.
Yeah. That's good. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe, man. I saw you took. Was that the Right Side Broadcasting guy you took a picture with?
Yeah, they're there. Yeah.
Right on.
My people did some interviews with them.
That's cool. Are you guys going back tomorrow?
I'm not going back. I got to work.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you got to take care of AJ and Lisa. Lisa, that hot woman, man.
Yeah, I'm going back to my hot woman right now.
Hey, have you got? Speaking of beautiful wives, have you talked to the Truth wife lately?
No, I was gonna call her probably tomorrow. I was gonna call her today, but I went to this, so I'll probably call her tomorrow.
Right on.
I know Lisa. I had Lisa call her, so they talked and everything.
Sweet. Oh, by the way, Richard Hertz wants to know if you ever wore his Trump jersey.
Oh, hell yeah.
He says,
hell yeah.
Yeah. He hooks
I wear it to work.
You wore it to work?
Yeah, I wear it to work.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Right on, man. Well, I'm glad you guys are safe. Anybody messing with you still?
Yeah,
you don't got to say why, but I'm just curious. Anybody messing with you still?
No.
Good. I'm glad. Awesome. I'm glad.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
How? And you said so. You guys were on. You said you were on the news the other night too, at something. You said you guys made the news.
School, Yeah, they had that genderqueer book. Genderqueer. They got it in our schools out here. So we all the parents went over there and raised hell.
Right on. That's cool. You guys
Yeah.
gotta sit there and show your you guys gotta stand up for your kids, man. Because your boy
Yeah.
AJ, he's growing up. Pretty soon he's gonna be in those schools, and you don't want that. You don't want him going through all that stuff.
Right. Exactly. That's the whole point.
Heck yeah,
The whole point, brother.
it's all
I'm
about
gonna focus
raising your
on
kids.
driving though, man.
All right, I'll let you go then,
I got a
man.
long drive.
All right, bro. Be
Hell
safe.
yeah, I love you.
Love you too.
All
Give
right. Peace
Lisa
out.
a hug for me.
All right,
And
I'll
then
be on chat when I get back.
all right, tell your boy I love him too, man. All right, bro.
All right, brother.
Bye.
Peace.
All right, guys, that was Mr. Nice Guy. He left already too. So see, everybody's leaving. I should have asked him why everybody's leaving. He said nothing's going on. And somebody in the chat who just said it looks pretty peaceful, or not peaceful. What did they say? I need to call the riot channel. We're gonna call later on. Don't worry. Oh, Ashtray Annie said it looks pretty minor. Clearly they're paid. Yeah, I think a lot of them are paid. But Mr. Shika, did you see that? Remember that guy that was making fun of, saying he was the white guy that looked like he trying to act black? He had on
Yeah.
a very distinct outfit, right? And he kept pulling his mask down. So I want you guys to pay attention for stuff like that, right? This is what Antifa does. They watch all of our videos, and they wait for somebody to pull a mask down, or they wait to see, oh look, there's a tattoo. Let's look for that tattoo every video Eddie has, right? So they start looking for tattoos, and then they see that tattoo again, and they're like, hey, look, he finally pulled his mask down. Or maybe they're only showing from here down one picture. The next picture they're showing from here up. And that's all they do. They got no job, so they research us. We got to start doing that to him. So pay
There you
attention
go.
to that guy.
Research that, Antifa.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure you know exactly what this face looks like. Ain't
dude,
no mask here.
you got them bomb ass watches, man. I used to collect watches too.
Oh,
Uh,
that's my big one.
yeah. I don't know. Now I just have my Apple Watch, but I never got into big stuff. I always would get like the Citizen watches, nothing special, but at least the nice ones. Like
Citizens are nice. I like buying the. I always buy Invectas just because they're nice and you can get them pretty cheap.
yeah.
But now that everybody has Apple Watches, like
Look at this chick.
everybody sells their old watches.
This lady right here, she's white. She's got a sign that's calling the heroes, calling heroes to the
Yeah,
freaking pedophiles.
that's disgusting. When I saw that earlier, it made me so freaking mad.
They're pedophiles. You're calling them heroes? I mean, come on.
Well, did you hear that dude earlier on the bullhorn
No, I missed them.
saying that? No, so he comes in, he says BLM supports pedophiles, and they're getting all mad, but they're chasing this guy with the bullhorn with signs that literally are calling pedos heroes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not making any sense in your argument. Like, the guy is calling you straight out as you guys are holding up pedos, saying you guys support pedos. So just say yes, we support pedos because you're clearly doing it in the eyes of America.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
of
I mean,
course.
I'm not saying if you did something bad in the past. I mean, I'm sorry, as a pedo, I don't think there's any recovering from that past. I think you're a piece of shit and you don't deserve this beautiful air that everybody gets to share.
Yeah, but we got to make
That's just
one
my
quick
own
distinction,
opinion.
though. There are those guys who are like they're in high school, they're 18, they're dating their 17-year-old girlfriend. That's a little bit different. I give them a little.
Yeah, but that's not pedophilia. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
saying as it is
But they get
worded,
arrested for that.
pedophilia.
You can look at this guy. He's got a "Let's Go Justice for Kyle, Let's Go Brandon" sign. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I don't have any. I have no remorse for a pedophile. But that being said, I'm not okay with the dude being shot for being a pedo. Like, whatever. Like, I mean, I'm okay with it. But ultimately, like, they're holding this up right now. Like, Kyle shot him because of his past, and that's not true.
He didn't
Kyle
know his
shot him
past.
because he was dancing on him, and he was going to kill Kyle. Kyle knew nothing about the scumbag ever until after this whole thing happened. So people are playing this, oh, he shot him because of his past, or he shot him because no, he shot him because he was advancing at him, trying to kill him, taking his firearm. And anybody that owns a firearm knows that it is your responsibility to make sure nobody ever takes that firearm from you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing is cops have a 25-foot rule. If you engage a cop, they want their gun out when you're 25 feet away from them, simply because you can kill a man with a gun in a holster with a knife from 25 feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why rules of engagement are 25 feet. I'm not saying normal citizens should have that same rule of engagement, obviously, because, you know what I mean, that's 25 feet. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But that's the thing. It's pissing me off that they're spinning this narrative that Kyle went out there to do all this harm, and it's just not true. Like, we see the videos all day and all night of Kyle just wanting to clean up his city. You know what I mean? That's it.
The other part, you know, like, remember when the prosecutor kept saying, well, he slowed down. Well, he ran into a U of cars where every way had a place to go. There was a protester. Of course he's going to slow down, right? And then you turn around and you see some guy coming after you, and you point your weapon at him, and they stop, and then they lunge at you again. Once they stop and they know you have the gun, they still lunge at you. It's all fair game after that, right?
It's done deal. And that's the whole thing is, like, it's annoying to me because it's clearly not that Kyle wanted to go shoot up a town, because if that was the case, there would have been 30 rounds in any direction with no problem at all. But the second somebody runs at the kid, surrenders himself, the kid pulls down, and then he jumps at him and then gets shot. Oh, well, I surrendered. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You surrendered and then you advanced again. That's a huge deal. Like, this kid is vulnerable on the ground and you are chasing him down. And then they play the whole, well, maybe it's because they thought they were stopping an active shooter.
Right.
Well, that's ridiculous. You're making assumptions that this kid's an active shooter.
Yeah, and not only that, if I was so let's say I was 17, right, and in that position, which I could very well be, because, you know, if I was 17 and I went and bought a gun, if I had the money, of course I'd buy an AR-15 before I bought a handgun. You know, you're 17 years old, you want the best shit, and I'd be sitting there, and if those guys had kicked me in the head or been like that, I would have not been like Kyle. I would have been just like bam, 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 you know, just nonstop shooting, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing that drives me crazy is you have this media that wants, oh, well, why does a kid have a rifle? Well, because of the democratic laws with guns, he's able to legally possess a rifle before he could legally possess a handgun.
Yeah.
In California, you have to be 21 to have a handgun.
Yeah.
18 to have a long gun. That's the law. And
right. Well, look at North Carolina. Drunk uncle went to look at shotguns. They said, you fill out the paperwork, come back in about 15, 20 minutes and take it home. When I bought my freaking Remington 870 shotgun, 12 gauge shotgun, that's all it is. I had to wait a week to get it. I had to wait 7 days because of California law to get it.
It's 10 days now.
Is it 10 days now? For a shotgun?
They changed it. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah. Well, for any gun.
Wow.
And that was the other thing is they tried to play that against Trump. Trump just simply said, hey, if you already own 10 guns and you're going to buy a gun, why are you waiting 10 days?
Yeah.
You know, the first time you buy a gun, wait 10 days to make sure it's not for a nefarious act. Sure. I'm not for it because obviously I just think if you want to buy a gun and you're an American with the money to buy the gun, just buy the damn gun. The background check takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, they know exactly who you are.
Yeah, like the whole cooldown period, like I understand what they're getting at. So it's not some person that's mad. I get that. But I also don't understand why, if I own 6 guns, why is it every time I buy a gun, I have to wait 10 days? That's stupid.
Yeah.
I already have the tools at my house to do what you're trying to protect other people from doing.
Yeah. There's Mr. Nice Guy. What's up, brother? Hey, we wanted to ask. I forgot to ask you, Mr. Nice Guy. Why is everybody leaving at the same time? All the streamers stopped streaming and everybody walked away. Was there a reason why everybody left? Was it just boring, or or what was going on. We'll see what his answer is. So there's the NAACP out there. They got their drumsticks and stuff. Now here's another thing. You can have the NAACP group, right? But you can't have a white person's group. That's
Yeah.
racist. You can have a Black History Month, but you can't have a White History Month.
Oh, I've determined with Jesse Lee Peterson that July is White History Month.
July is White History Month. You taking it back? You ever
Yeah.
watch Clerks 2? I'm taking it back.
I'm taking
My
it
gosh.
back.
That's what I'm gonna
Well, have
say.
you ever watched?
Did you hear about did you hear about our idea that me and Drunk Uncle want to try and raise money for this new movie? We're gonna either do Roots or Malcolm X, but everybody's gonna be white.
Yeah, I like it. I'm with it.
Just white actors portraying black people.
Well, that's why when you were doing it, I sent you that because Drunk said
Oh, that's right, you did. Yeah.
Drunk said something about what did he say, the Amish mafia or something like that, and that's why that Weird Al Yankovic went through my head. I'm like, that is so funny, and then like Drunk Uncle's face went up to the screen and he has no like mustache, so he just looks like an ear gauged Amish kid.
And he only lives in his city. He says all the time you'll see them coming in the city with the Amish. There's Amish where he lives.
Oh yeah, dude, it's funny because that seems like the best way to live nowadays. They're not stressed out about all this crap going on.
Right? You know
And
what?
they live by themselves and do their own thing.
Kid and Play don't make much. Do you remember Kid and Play? Oh, you're talking to your daughter. Does anybody in here remember
No,
Kid and Play? They used to make all those movies, the Kid and Play movies. What were they called? About the parties every night. We should make I bet you they're broke. I'll be like, hey, Kid and Play, I'll give you 10% of the rights of the movie if you let me make it with all white people. Because that's the problem. I'm afraid of doing Roots and Malcolm X because you got to buy the rights. Who knows how expensive it is?
Yeah, I think with movies like that, that's when we're really going to get in a lot of trouble simply because they're like the most known. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm down to do a Boys in the Hood remake.
Right? Call up Ice Cube. Ice Cube's leaning more towards our side now. You never know. Like, yo, Ice. And I think, do you notice once he started making movies after Boys in the Hood, he never made a movie again where he cussed in it, any of that shit. He was trying, he knows where the money is. It's not all in the gangster rap
Boys in
shit.
the Hood was like the first movie I ever saw that like showed like gangster stuff. You know what I mean? I lived in Manteca. You know what I mean? I'm a little farm kid, and I remember my brother was showing me the when he put on Boys in the Hood. I was just like, whoa, like, is this a thing? Like, what is happening?
Don Break making fun of me. See, where I grew up, I hung out with all these Mexican gang members. I was basically in the Mexican gang. I was never jumped in. Although I did get a fight with one guy, and they're like, "Dude, you just proved yourself. You're in." And but I mean, we sit there playing dominoes, drinking 40s all night long. My house was the party house, and so it was pretty cool. I lived that. The same culture, the Mexican culture and that culture, the way they partied, it was the same way. We just stay up all night long, drinking dominoes, smoking weed. That's just what we did. What's up, Lancelot in Minnesota? Freaking
Yeah, we living in Manteca, like it was really weird because like when I first got into high school, like it was basically a lot of like whites and then like a lot of Mexicans. And for whatever reason, like we never like the white people would stay on their side, Mexicans would stay on their side. It was never like a gang war or anything like that. It had nothing to do with like race wars.
mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like you fell into your place, and then like it got to the point where when they opened up Western Ranch, that really nice community out by Stockton.
Oh, huh.
All these like gangbangers from like Oakland, they were selling their crap houses there and buying these brand new 6-bedroom beautiful homes in Western Ranch, for half the price. So you had like all these like thugs with all this money, and it's just like, what is happening? You know what I mean? Like, and obviously as white kids, like it was weird because all these new races started coming to school, and it's like like they tried to almost try to like overrun it, and it's like I was born, I'm a hick, you know what I mean? Like I hung out with the hicks,
Yeah.
but my school was only hicks and then people of other ethnicities. And I know how bad that might sound, but it was weird. It was
It
there
was just
was
something
never
you weren't
really
used
any
to.
tension. Yeah, like there was never really any tension, but it was always like, you know, the white farm kids, and then like a lot of like the Hispanic side of it was like a lot of like, you know, farming kids from the Hispanic cultured side. And it's like, as weird as it was, it's like we never really meshed. I don't know if it was a language barrier or nobody really wanted to give it the time of day. I don't think anybody really hated one another. It was never it wasn't a
Yeah.
hatred thing, you know what I mean? It was more just like you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, we're all good. And then Western Ranch opened up and they didn't have a high school. So all those kids ended up coming into Manteca school district, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when shit got violent. Like we started having like basically like gang wars. Like you had these gang bangers that hated all the white people for not hanging out with the Hispanics, and it was never, you know, there's never any tension until like all of a sudden you have these people that are like, oh, they hate you because they're white, and they hate you because of this, and it was like, and then after
Yeah.
that it was just like constant war between the races, and it's like this is crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
But
I grew up in a little town called Lompoc. You know, it's by Santa Barbara. And, I mean, you had the Air Force brats, which is what I was, and then it's all fields out there, right? So then you had people that worked in the fields, and So we basically had every race there, right? And like the Mexican gang, uh, they're Sureños, right? And they wore blue, so they would hang out with the Crips. They hang out with the Crips. But if the Bloods came around, because the Bloods were red, oh my gosh, it was like a freaking war. Because they hung out with the Crips. So it was kind of interesting. There was no white gang in Lompoc. We all either joined the Mexican gang or you joined the Crips or the Bloods. Then next thing you know, like some guy moved in from Chicago, so all of a sudden he started kicking people into the Gangster Disciples, which is a big gang out of freaking Chicago. And now Lompoc's just a whole bunch of gangs, from what I understand. It was crazy. Like I go to
yeah,
Santa Barbara County Jail, right? Because I used to get in trouble. I was in Santa Barbara County Jail, and I'm from little ass Lompoc. And people would be like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "From Lompoc, bitch." And they were like, "Oh shit, he's from Lompoc. I'm from Santa Barbara." So you would think Santa Barbara would have the bigger gangs, but didn't play
nah, it's
around that way.
Santa Barbara. What are the surfer norteños or what?
Well,
Yeah,
it's Margalita is where all the gangs are. Well, Santa Barbara, if you go in the Mission District, there's the East Siders there. But the East Siders are all Sureños too, and they all hung out with the Lompoc gang. So it was kind of cool. But
yeah. I don't. I
back when I was young
like
and
I said,
dumb,
I was just always the hick. You know what I mean? Like we were just all a bunch of hicks. Uh,
yeah,
None of us really gave two shits about anybody else. We were just more do our schoolwork, get the hell out of there, and go do our thing.
that was
Basically,
my sister. Well, my sister's an ag teacher. She's still a hick. You know,
yeah.
she used to hate it. I'd be
Bonfire
like,
and drink.
I can't even say the word that we used to call. You know what FFA? You know what they call FFA? We can't say the middle word, the future F word
Yeah,
of America.
yeah.
I used to call her that all the time, but you can't say that anymore. But then
But well, so my school, so East Union, my high school, they were FFA, and like I remember like growing up, you're like, oh, you try to get that blue corduroy jacket, and then when I moved out of there, and I ended up going to like a charter school. The charter school adopted the 4-H program, and I had already been really like familiar with like hogs, and so I just helped the kids with 4-H.
uh,
And they used to always get on me. Well, why don't you show animals? You're really good at it. I said, there's no way in hell I'm ever gonna wear white freaking Wrangler pants, a white Dickies shirt, and a green sash on my neck. I just will not do it. I refuse. But yeah, I was
yeah.
so mad when we went to 4-H because there's no way in hell I would ever wear that outfit ever.
Andy, I can say FFA, but what I used to call them, we used to call them the future. Just think of a three-letter F word of America. We used to, we made fun of the cowboys and the cowgirls, and now it's like they're the badasses nowadays. You know what I mean?
Odin,
You
that's
know,
it.
when I was in high school, I didn't hang out with the farmers. I mean, I didn't hang out with the country folk. We used to always start fights with them.
Yeah, that's usually how it worked out.
You know, you'd have the guys with the trucks over on this side of the parking lot. You'd have the rap people playing the rap music in this side of the parking lot. You know, you had the Kirby smoking across the street because you couldn't smoke on campus. But all of us be smoking weed in the parking lot. You know, it's just how it went.
Yeah, the stoners would always be able to go through all the groups.
Yeah,
Like
because they got
everybody had their stoner friends, dude.
yeah.
Like
You
they
want to
didn't
get
care
high?
about. Yeah, dude. Like that was like I think the only people that had like the pass was the stoners. Like they could travel between the groups of individuals through the school. It's kind of funny.
Dude, you'd have all the you know, either the whole Mexican gang or the whole black gang, and then you have some guy sitting there, a white dude with long hair, with his Guns N' Roses jacket on, with all these little freaking, you know, Metallica here and fucking, you know, all this shit all over the place, hanging out with them. You're like, well, he's got
We
the
had all
weed.
the we had a group of the juggalos at our school, and nobody would mess with them. Like everybody was so scared of the juggalo kids.
Oh, hold on, let's
Like
hear.
we were
Let's see what
scared
they're.
they were going.
Let me hear the
Right
interview of
now,
this guy real quick.
don't feel your way. It's a
I'm
very
worried for this guy. He's
that
gonna get fucked up tonight.
Why do you feel like that? And what is it like walking around with a Lesko Brandon sign, knowing that you're in the minority out here?
Everybody's been super friendly with me. I haven't had a single confrontation or altercation. I mean, I think that everybody here really wants justice.
Safety
What
glasses.
their version or their view of justice
Right.
is may be different from one another.
I hate wearing
But we
those.
all
Every
just
time I
want
sweat with
justice,
them.
That's it.
I said earlier somebody was criticizing the judicial system, and I said, well, you didn't criticize it when George Floyd.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, you want me to show your pictures or no?
The wheels of justice. Why
What's
would
up,
they be so
Disser, Disser?
critical now to criticize this court case? Maybe it doesn't fit their narrative or what they believe, but justice and facts are facts.
Facts are facts. I don't have personal knowledge with the George Floyd case or.
He almost looks like Trey for Trump, or not Trey for Trump. Paint the Trump.
Year. But I think that
Doesn't
if
he?
you
Paint the
listen to
Trump's
police and
dope. I
follow
like
their
that cat.
commands,
He just needs the
chances are
hair.
You're going to end up in okay shape.
Triggered
Talk about the
weirdos.
Lesko Brandon factor of all this. We've had 10 months of the Biden administration. We've seen the destructive policies. Of
Is
what's
Mr. Nice
happened to
Guy
our
still in here?
economy, our southern border, our national security, our foreign policy. I mean, we can go on and on. Gasoline, by the way, gasoline here in this area is well over $3, like you would expect. California hit an average of $4.86 this past week in gasoline. Fuel prices are high. The
That's
economy,
not. Go to San
inflation
Jose.
is there. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that the current administration
Yeah,
is
he was
not
in here
doing what's in
a couple
best
minutes ago.
interest, of America.
Yeah, I don't
at
see
this
him
point in
anymore.
time. And it's a shame. I'm an Air Force father, and my daughter
Nice.
proudly serves.
Oh, sorry, I'm
And
trying to turn the sound up on him.
I personally believe that the Afghanistan pullout are trillions of dollars of spending, the rampant inflation, the employment issues, the vaccine mandates are all negative on our current American situation and drags on the economy.
Dude, this guy is
Do
too
you
white.
live in Wisconsin or?
No, I am a fib. I'm from Illinois.
It's okay. It's okay. We've met a lot of people that's driven up from
Wonder why they call him Fib.
Illinois, and of course that is about 30, 45 minutes to the south of here is the border. Is that correct?
Yeah, probably about.
There's a lot of influence from
Oh,
Illinois
yeah, huh?
coming up.
Sure, absolutely. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes
Oh,
away,
they
so
got
not
some. Wow.
What's your thoughts on if this
Wow, they
verdict,
got some racist
if he's
people
found
over in the
not guilty, what do
RSBN
you think the
network side,
reaction will be
guys.
from the community here in Kenosha?
I hope that the reaction will be subdued, and that's all we can hope for.
Peaceful.
Oh, come on. We want riot porn
All right,
tonight.
appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Stay warm. Thank you very
Yeah, he called in, but then as soon as he did, he got off. Dude, there was somebody over here on the RSB network. Oh, here he is again. Hold on, let me see if I can show you his name is I don't even anybody who ever watched Clerks. They're in the movie when they said, "Hey, you little," and it's a PM. The initials are PM. It's a racial slur. There's a guy that has that for his name, and he's saying white something. God bless the white people or something like that. What is he saying? Oh my gosh. I can't believe he's getting away with it. Oh, they erased him now.
Isn't that in relation to Kyle Rittenhouse's didn't he have some strange name on his like Instagram or something.
Oh yeah, it was something like Two Hot Hoes or something like that, or something hose.
Yeah.
Boats and hoes. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, I was wondering if I could show your pictures, the pictures you sent me, because it shows your face. So if you don't want me to show it, that's fine. If you do, then I'll show it. It's up to you, bud. I wasn't sure if that's why you sent it to me or not to show, so I didn't show it yet. You know, I don't want to get blamed for doxing people here. You know, Floyd's favorite song is "Take My Breath Away." Oh my gosh, I've heard that one like a million times now.
Take my
And
breath away.
and yes, I did like your idea, Mister Julius. Dude, I'm gonna go meet Julius one day. He said when I go to Florida, he'll let me meet him. So hopefully he'll let me meet him. He's just worried now because I got the January 6th committee going after my phone records. Oh yeah, you might get a phone call from him, Sheepdog.
Oh, nice.
They got my phone number, or they're getting my records apparently. Nothing gonna be. What all does Verizon keep? Do you think? Do you guys think they keep video and text messages and everything?
I don't know.
All right, he said I can show it. All right, let me plug my phone in so you guys can see Mr. Nice Guy out there at the rally, kicking ass and taking names. Nah, he didn't fight. He said they were all good. Nobody had any troubles. Don sent me something. All right, let me make sure my text messages don't show his phone number, and they don't. All right, here we go. Let me put my my cell phone on here. Where is it? I got too much stuff on here. Eddie's phone. All right, where is that picture now, though? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Must be in the back. No, that's you. How come it's not showing my phone? I might have to add a new one. Let me add a new one. Oh, wait, I know where I can do it. I'll change this one to iPhone. That's what I can do. All right, so here's Mr. Nice Guy when he got an interview with the guy from Right Side Broadcasting, which you're seeing right up there. Why am I there? There we go. And then this is him in front of the courthouse, chilling out. Now that he's gone, we can show this picture.
I saw you guys up on the top step.
Yeah, he's almost on the top step. He's almost there. He probably went up there. What's up, Jason Craig? Well, yeah, that's him chilling with Right Side Broadcasting. So there you go, guys. You got to check out Mr. Nice Guy. Hanging out over there. Having fun, protecting our country. God bless you, Mr. Nice Guy. Thank you for going down there. We appreciate it. He went down there with the whole group of patriots. So, man, I wonder if there's starting to be less people again, it looks like.
I don't know what's happening. It's weird. It's like, it almost seems like somebody's telling them to like come and go. Like, I don't know. It's strange.
Right? I think that they're like, hey, everybody's on TV. And then now nobody's on TV. So like, oh, you all got to come back. Get everybody back on TV again. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. It's crazy. Great. Now I got that Jodeci. Is it Jodeci? No, not Jodeci. Who else sung that song? Crazy, 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 crazy. I don't know the song now. Oh, well. Oh, well.
I have no
Snooki says maybe they're going home and warming up. That's true. Others say they might be charging batteries. I don't know what the heck's going on there. What's the temperature there?
From what I understand, it's cold out there. Like, people were saying it was freezing.
Yeah. I'd say probably in the 40s, maybe. Looking at it. I mean, it's Wisconsin, right? It's Wisconsin. I don't know. Don Break, what did you send me? Did you send me a link to something to show what's going on over there? My phone doesn't really go off when I'm on the show. Let's see. What did she send me? Oh, 100. Oh, she's showing me stuff on India, stuff in New Jersey. That's crazy. They all leave to go smoke blunts. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Is weed legal in Wisconsin? I don't know. Remember that?
Say hi to the phone.
What's up, puppy dog? You know we love dogs on this
you don't
show.
know where the sound's coming from. He's tripping out.
Y'all know we love dogs on this. Josh O said it's 45 degrees there. So I was close. In fact, more people killed with hands, feet, and blunt objects than AR-15s. I wonder why the defense didn't put out that factor in the trial. I don't know why, Lori. I really don't know. See, I love people like Lori. Lori puts her photo up there so we know who we're talking about. Even if that maybe not her photo and it's a fake person, at least I still think I'm talking to a real person, right? You guys get to see
Fake
my
news.
face. If you are, you're a beautiful young lady. I can say that much. I don't want to get in trouble, be called all pervish and stuff. Shoot, I like looking at God's art. And God's art are beautiful, and all women. I should say. I messed that up. All women, I should say. I know. Guns don't kill people. People kill people, right?
Alec Baldwin kills people.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about that. You know, it's funny. Some people are saying, "Oh, Trump paid somebody to do it to screw Alec Baldwin over for being a dick to him."
That's
Which
ridiculous.
I don't think is true. Others are saying, it was people that were working on the set who, got pissed off at Alec Baldwin. I heard the guy is a true dick. I mean, look what he said to his daughter on live on camera. You know? No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't,
I want to click on your. I want to click on your photo more and more and make it bigger because you're so beautiful. How about that? There we go. I enjoy it. We got a lot of beautiful ladies in the chat room. We got Dawn Break. She's smoking hot. Snookies, I'm sure is pretty hot, even though I've never met her. Y'all are beautiful on the inside for sure. I know that. You're all conservative, lovely conservative ladies. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, sheepdog.
oh, it's all good. Yeah, I heard that. I hear that the armor on that on the movie Rust.
Uh huh.
She was like 21, and she was like not like. I guess she was not very like comfortable with the weapon stuff,
Uh huh.
and the whole like a whole bunch of people walked off that movie set because of it, because of the liability that they thought it was a dangerous movie set.
Yeah.
And then it's now coming out that I guess Alec Baldwin, they told him to do like a retake on a scene,
Mm hmm.
and he had said, I should just shoot you both, and then pulled the trigger and shot the one chick, and then the bullet traveled through to the other person.
Yeah.
So they're saying now that like it's like premeditated, like he said he was gonna do it. Like I'm not saying that he knew it was a live round. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go down that road, you know.
Yeah. Because we
But
really don't
still, it's
know.
like you're in between scenes pointing guns at people, and it's like in the 2A community, I don't even go into a gun store and pick up a gun and not clear it. Like I don't know, it's in my nature. If I go to look at guns at Bass Pro Shop and they hand me a pistol, the first thing I do is clear it, make sure there's no mag, and make sure the chamber's clear. And that's just for my safety and anybody else's safety around me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem when you spend your whole career as an anti-gun guy and not just going to get a little bit of training at a training facility. You make plenty of money to go pay a really good person to get a little bit of firearms training because you're doing videos or movies with guns in them. Like you should have that training.
Oh,
It
definitely.
doesn't make you a conservative or a Republican to have firearms training. And there's a new video that just surfaced with Will Smith. Have you ever seen that one? Like they're in an armor's, like I don't know if you call it a closet or whatever have you.
Uh
And
huh.
like one of the guys goes to pick up one of the firearms, and Will Smith like bats it down, takes it, drops the mag, clears the chamber, and then hands it back to the guy. Just like it was crazy. It looked like an action movie. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. So Steve Penn says, I'd like to know why they found 500 live rounds on that set. Also, first off, why do they have any live rounds on the set? Number one. And so I think there's gonna be video. I think there's video that somewhere, right? Because they had they had to have had the cameras rolling. So I can't wait till that video comes out. And then secondly, think about it. So they said that the reason why there's live rounds in there was because they went to the gun range. Well, okay, who went to the gun range? When you go to a gun range and you start shooting, they take down your names of everybody that's firing weapons, right? From at least last time I went to one. So if Alec Baldwin was at that
I
range, he kind of might know that there was live rounds on there.
I think they set up a gun range at that where they were shooting the video because it was out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
And
I
that's
gotcha.
so all these anti-gun people that sit there and say just for us owning a gun we're these devil people. Now they need a shooting range and they have more ammo than most people in California have. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. There's just a lot of stuff that's not adding up. You know what I mean? I mean, your whole safety crew walked off.
Yeah.
Well, why?
Well, and not only that, you look at the judge yesterday. Remember, this gun has been in court hands forever. It's been an evidence locker. You know there's no bullets in there, but still, every time they pick up that gun, the judge made sure that they double checked that there's no weapons in there, and they did double check that there's no weapons in there. I mean, no bullets in there. What am I saying? Weapons, no bullets, right? So it's just it's general practice. And then like oh my gosh, like Lori said, look at the. Did you see the judge yesterday? I didn't see it live because they had the other camera angle. The picture is taken from somebody in the stands or in the seats when the prosecutor had his finger on the trigger when he was pointing the weapon towards the crowd. He's like, Kyle Rittenhouse
Yeah,
wasn't promoting gun safety as he's not promoting gun safety with his hand on the freaking trigger.
yeah. So that's the whole point behind everything. That it pisses me off because how are you going to sit in a courtroom and basically tell people what Kyle was feeling out there in the field? You know what I mean? Like you can't promote gun safety in a courtroom. You know what I mean? With bailiffs and people that know firearms,
Yeah.
and you yourself can't come out and be safe even in a courtroom. You know what I mean? You're. It's crazy. It's just the hypocrisy of it. It just drives me crazy.
Oh
And none
yeah.
of these people get any crap. You know what I mean? I mean, look at Alec Baldwin. He's still sipping mimosas in his mansion in Beverly Hills or wherever the crap he lives. And
Yeah.
it's just like, you have this kid that fought for his life. I don't care what anybody says. He fought for his life. He did something that is going to mess with his head the rest of his life. We could sit here and play, oh, he killed a pedo. Awesome. Good for him. That's imprinted in that kid's head. 17 years old. He had to take someone's life. He took everything from somebody. That's going to mess that kid up for a long time. I mean, even like for instance, if somebody came through your house, like as a gun owner, like the last thing you ever want to do is ever have to be in that situation. You know what I mean? It's not a situation you really like to think about. But I mean, taking somebody's life is taking everything from somebody. You took a son, you took a grandson. You know what I mean? He might be a
Yeah.
piece of crap, but I mean, he's still loved by people, whether he's a piece of crap or not.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at you.
And
I'm
that's
laughing at Lori. She said, and let's not forget the exploding hollow points.
yeah, yeah. Their grenade 5.56.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And what I thought was funny is too is, well, he's got an AR-15 and the damage it could do. Well, at that but he only had what did he have? Uh what's his name? Gage only had a freaking Glock, right? Well, you know what? At that close of range, a Glock will do just as much damage as that AR-15. And you know what? It's easier to shoot because you have an AR-15, it's the barrel's longer. It takes more time to turn it around, right? That Glock you can maneuver a lot faster than that AR-15. At least that's what I would guess by using my shotgun. I know, you know.
Well, I mean, even like that's like the thing that drives me crazy again is everybody likes to put a bad word about the AR-15, but still, yet there's more mass shootings with handguns.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Because
They're
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 easier to
easier to
conceal.
conceal. They're way it's much lighter of ammunition if you did want to carry hundreds of ammunitions for mass damage. I mean, obviously, I don't know what crazy people think about before they do stuff like that, but it's like nobody's gonna try to massively hurt a crowd of people with a giant rifle. It's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
I'm not saying it can't happen. I mean, I mean, we watched a truck mass kill a group of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, a butter knife can kill somebody depending on how crazy the person wielding the butter knife is. You know?
Yeah. Danny says,
It's
unless you're Kyle. Sagittarius dad
yeah,
wants a flamethrower. There's
yeah,
a few states those are legal in. I think I know not California. We can't get any of those. Wait, what the hell?
yeah.
What the hell is this now? They have. It looks like pieces of poop. They got pieces of shit out there or something. What are they doing? Do you guys see that? It was like big old. It looked like big old brown. Whatever. I'm
Let's see.
telling you, this guy in the white and black jumpsuit. If something goes down, he's gonna be part of it. You know what his face looks like? Dustin's face. The little crippled Mantifa.
There's wheels, right?
Yeah, wheels. Then you got this other guy wearing the fuck Kyle shirt, and he's Mexican, I think, or Latino. Excuse me. It's all mostly white people. That's the only thing I don't get. Why is it always white people at Black Lives Matter rallies? I don't get it.
Well, that's. I mean, Antifa is majority white
White
people,
people,
pissed off white kids.
right?
It's yeah, I don't get it. And then they sit there and they act like their own race is the worst thing on earth. Okay, well, if you're the worst thing on earth, why does BLM allow you to be hanging out with them?
Right.
Huh?
Oh, and like Dingus says, he was just starting fires in dumpsters and setting cars on fire. He wasn't doing nothing wrong. Remember when the prosecutor said that shit? Oh my, what a fucking doofus. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't
well,
wait to see if this
and
guy
then
gets fired.
they called him out. We're like, well, doesn't small fires turn into big fires? Like, hey, I always thought that.
Do I have bird barrel or shotgun barrel? I got the shotgun barrel. In fact, you know what? I got one of my double buck shots right here for my shotgun. It's not worth having a gun, folks, if it's not loaded. Although maybe with a shotgun, because you can scare the shit out of somebody just by going. That's all it takes.
Yeah, I think shotgun, like the whole idea of a shotgun for home defense is good because I think a lot of people forget that, man, if your house is dark or you just get scared out of bed, the second you pull that trigger and that fire comes out of the muzzle, I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to see for a couple seconds. You know what I mean? I think
That
people forget that, man. Your eyes are going to be not adjusted anymore. You're going to be in like pitch black after you pull the trigger.
Yeah, that, and also, you got like a 3 foot by 3 foot spread. As long as somebody's in front of you, you're hitting them.
Spray and pray.
Yeah, you just saw that 2 jurors are holding the decision up because they are scared. Where did you hear that from, Andy? I mean, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. Hey, I don't
Well,
see.
are they taking the jury out the front like they were doing for the Floyd trial?
The Floyd trial, they weren't bringing them out front. The Floyd trial, the bus would actually, they had a bus that would go in behind, because I was, or no, yeah, I was there for the Floyd trial. They didn't do it that way at all, I don't think. Where's
Yeah, but I thought
Lori? I like
wasn't.
looking at Lori chat. There she
But they were
is.
basically like parading the jury through the crowd of people out the gate, weren't they?
No, they had a spot for the gate to go in. Look at this dude. Why don't you
Oh,
pull up your pants? Remember that black dude that had that song, pull up your pants, or something like that. What was that song called? I know it's called Pull Up Your Pants, but
I
oh
don't
my
know, but
god.
it's funny because everybody there that's acting tough and gangster with their
Oh, look, he's throwing
pants
up gang
sagging
signs
has
now.
never been to prison before.
Yeah, this dude's throwing up gang signs now. Little skinny dude. You see him? The guy with the red and black. Oh, he's not throwing a gang signs that time. He was doing some kind of, you know, whatever the hell he was doing. You ain't no gang, right?
If that guy went to prison, he would, yeah, he'd be a fuck toy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
He'd be
shouldn't say that.
like,
My bad.
can I get in the medical area? Because I'm afraid of these guys. And what's funny is most of the bad guys go to the medical area. They kind of try and keep them separated. I was in, because they had always put me in the medical unit, and the guys in there were not fucking. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Exactly. An armed society is
Yeah.
a polite society, right? Why do you think
Hey,
Texas is so
that's
different?
when I was in Arizona. Like that's one thing. Like being in Arizona was so like different to me because nobody looked at you like you were a big guy or a little guy or a female or you know what I mean. Everybody looked at you could have the equalizer in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like everybody was polite. Like I don't know. And then here in the Bay Area, like man, you just drive down the street, people cut you off, flip you off, yell at you, and it's like, man, like
In big cities, you don't use your turn signal. You use your turn signal, and you know that they're fucking coming at, or they're gonna not let you in. Here we go. You want to talk about Instagram pictures? I'll show you a badass Instagram picture. This is the best Instagram picture that you can ever have. Somebody on top of the Capitol with the tear gas going off right the fuck next to him. Right? I, I'm glad I found this picture. That's badass. Me just sitting there, just on my scooter. Freaking last man standing on the Capitol. That was a good day. Not really, because now I got pay all these fucking lawyer fees.
yeah, I watched that whole live.
Yeah, did you? That was crazy. That
Yeah,
was definitely crazy. Then those cops making me fall down the steps.
I loved it how they're like, well, how'd you get up here? Well, five big ass dudes carried me up here.
Right? Oh my gosh. They're all then good. Then you can go down the stairs. It's like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
they were dicks, man. Like, and then when they like let you just fall, I'm like fuck. I mean, I get hate somebody for their political ideas, sure. Hate them because they made your job hard, but fucking let somebody just fall down the stairs, like that's ridiculous.
Dude, I saw so many people in the chat. They're like, Eddie, shut the fuck up. Because I'm sitting there talking smack to them. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have fucking maced me then, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh my god. And then they just let me go. I'm like rolling and they're like, go this way. And I'm like, hey, he stopped following me. I'm like, well, I guess I'm free to go. I guess I'm free to go. That was the one time that I was happy that I had a mask on me. I hate those fucking masks, but when that tear gas was going off, the first thing I did was put that mask on. That shit
Honestly,
burns.
I was waiting for somebody to pick you up when you got to the end of that walkway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like after when you just like rolled away, I'm like, what the hell is happening? Like, I thought for sure they were gonna try to get you on something.
Right? I thought I was going. I seriously, I thought I was going to jail that night. I was like, "Hey guys, text." Or I was like, "I can't text Enrique right now, but if you got his phone number, tell him fucking that I'm going to jail."
Yeah,
Dude,
that shit was crazy.
heck yeah, and that was a badass view. Up on the top, you see the row of police just pushing everybody away, and here I am. I'm like, "Hey, nobody else has this shot."
Well, they did when they stole it from you and played it on every news network there was.
Yeah. Well, and I wasn't sharing it with nobody, right? And I even hid it, and people took it. So then, like, when HBO approached me and they're like, "Hey, can we use your footage?" And they asked me back in January, and I was like, "No." Then they hit me up again in like March or something like that, and they're like, "Hey, we'll pay you for your footage." And I was like, "You know what? It's already out there. Somebody's willing to pay me for it. All right, at least you're paying for me, other instead of stealing it." So
Yeah,
I didn't mind. They paid me pretty well too. So not enough to pay for this
fuck
fucking
it.
lawyer, but they almost paid for my lawyer. Almost.
It's like that. I mean, hey, if they want to pay for something that, I mean, everybody was able. I watched it. I was able to get it right off YouTube.
Yeah.
I wonder why would they have to pay you for it? Is just for the rights so you can't sue them for it or
Yeah.
what?
Cause they used it commercially, right, for HBO. So I
But
was
they
happy.
could have still used it without any voices in it, right? Like they could have silenced it or no?
No, it's actually the video is mine too. So the video they had to pay me for the video too.
So you actually would have been. I don't know. You should have just got royalties off of the HBO.
It was a one time deal, but I mean I was happy with the money they offered me, so I didn't care. And then but my interviews, they can't pay you for interviews. So like anybody they interviewed, they didn't pay them unless they had video footage in there. They could pay you for your video footage, but they can't pay you for you. But I thought it was badass that I was the very last thing on that HBO channel, pretty much. Just they're like, and the day ended around 6:30, and there it is. I guess I'm the last man on the Capitol. That might be
That
something
was
special.
crazy.
Heck
That
yeah,
was
dude.
crazy.
Between the freezing cold and I was scared, my camera was shaking because I'm scared and I'm fucking freezing my ass off. And not scared for my
Oh yeah,
life, just
I'd be scared
nervous,
shitless.
you know? Like, holy shit. Especially after hearing people kept saying some girl died in there, and I didn't know it was Ashley Babbitt yet. And I'm like, a girl died? I didn't hear a girl die. I didn't see a girl die. And they're like, yeah, somebody died. And I was like, no way. So, like, I may have even been right next to her. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see her that day, but
Yeah,
I saw so many people that day. It's not even crazy. It's not even funny. I saw 90-year-old Asian people up there saying, yeah, this is my freedom as an American, and I was like, holy shit, right on, you know?
yeah.
Everybody
I mean,
thinks it was just white
think
people.
honestly, other than the fact that people did get hurt, and I'm not okay with that, but it's like at the end of the day, like look at everything people endured for a year leading up to it. Like eventually, people just they're fed up. You know what I mean? Like you're not
Yeah,
hearing us. You guys are playing your political games in your world, and it's affecting us, and you guys don't give a shit. I mean, eventually, shit's gonna boil over, and you're gonna get stuff like that happening.
yeah,
But to sit here and say it's terrorism and all this, it's like I don't know. I mean, you're talking about yeah, people got hurt, but why doesn't anybody talk about when the Capitol was taken over by people with fully automatic weapons? I mean, that wasn't that long ago.
yeah.
I mean, it's just
They don't
I don't
care.
know. Like it's not an insurrection at all. It's not even
No.
armed people.
And it wasn't an erection either, as everybody's been calling it lately.
But
Dude, but like, so I'd be at home, I lived on a busy street before I sold my house. And I'd have people driving by, hey, you fucking white supremacist, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. And I yell out the window, like, all right, well then fucking come on, asshole. And they just keep on driving. I hate those people. Yeah, drunks at work. I hate the people that will drive by and say, fuck you, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then they keep on driving.
yeah, they're they're the same people with a fully automatic keyboard that sit there and bitch in chat rooms, and it's
Right?
like it gets to the point with me. It's
Dude, like, so I
yeah,
have this little Stream Deck thing, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know and it's got all these buttons on there, right? You can program it to where it'll just say it'll either go here or go there, or you can have it saying typing stuff for you. So they probably just have the responses in there. First one is always probably you're a racist. Number two is something like oh, it's because you're white, you white supremacist. Just all they gotta do is push the buttons, and they have it all stored. I think. See now, see guys, you see people pulling their mask down. Every time you see somebody with their mask down, try and remember it. So that way, if they do something later on, hey, we can have them. I didn't know Mark Echo still made clothing. This dude though is funny as hell. White dude with the with a white Black Lives Matter fucking mask. I've never seen a white Black Lives Matter mask. Have you?
that's racist.
I know, right? You damn You damn racist asshole. Hey, where'd all the beautiful ladies go? I see Dawnbreak is still posting. So that if they're Karens really
I,
Karen, then why are they suing everybody that's calling them Karens on TikTok? I don't think should be able to sue people on TikTok. TikTok's TikTok. I don't watch TikTok. I don't get it. I'm
yeah,
too old.
I don't know how you're like so good at like I'm trying to like I'm watching chat on my TV and
Uh-huh.
like trying to like keep up with what we're talking about. It's like it's really confusing.
You get lucky or you get used to it, I should say. Oh, there's the beautiful Lori. There she is. Um you just get used to it. Like when I first started doing this, I worked with Ben Berkwan, right? And like I was at Fresno State, and he's like, "Hey Eddie, there's something going on at Fresno State. Go live for me." Because I have all the passwords to get on his channel, right? So I would do it. And if you watch the very first times I went live, it was like bad. Um, I knew I stuttered a little bit. I'd say like all the time, and just I it was just weird. I just wasn't good at it. And then after a while, you just start getting better at it, and you start paying attention to the chat room, because when you're out live at an event like this, you got to pay attention to the chat room, because if you're arguing with somebody, it gets pretty intense and your brain doesn't work very well. So I had help from the chat. They'd be like, "Hey Eddie, say this." So I started getting used to watching the chat so I could get cues of what to say. Because I'm not the most intelligent
Yeah.
guy. I'm just a crippled guy on a fucking scooter, just out there filming with my camera. So
I feel like sometimes, like when I'm watching lives, like when I was watching Mo earlier,
uh
like I liked his live because he was very like talkative through it. So you kind of got his opinion on things, which was nice.
yeah.
But then it's like when you're trying to, like in the chat, like in my brain, I'm like, oh, you need to answer chat. Like you're not answering any of your people's questions. Or sometimes people would like ask a very good question in chat for him to like ask to the person he's talking to, and it just kind of got scrolled over. But I
Yeah.
understand it's probably difficult to do that. But like I noticed that like with some live people, like they do really, really well at like catching the live boots on the ground, and then also doing the chat thing as well. And like just doing this right now, it's like I feel like I'm smiling like an idiot because I'm reading chat and it's
Yeah.
funny, and then it's like I'm sitting here with my face. I'm like, man, I must look like
You're
a
doing good. You're
smiley
doing
ass
good.
idiot.
Good night, Lori Anderson. I hope you liked and subscribed to the channel. Come back and see us. We have a live news show Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. California time. So come on back.
See you later, Lori.
We love all the conservative ladies that come in here and chat with us. I think a lot of the ladies give us more information than anything. Like Dawn Break, she keeps me in check, man. She's like, she'll text me, "Eddie, the trial's on. Wake up. Eddie, you need to do this. Eddie, you need to do this." Right? Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
all work together. It's all a group, and like some of the people's live, like when I would run Ben's live, when you've got like 5,000 people watching you and all trying to chat at the same time, it's really hard to keep track of, what people are saying. Like you can't even read a sentence. It's just going like you see it in the chat room, right? We see the same thing, so it can be hard. We're lucky here right now. What do we have? We have 60 people watching, according to this, and so I mean not too many people are chatting. It's easy, but
Yeah.
like I used to go on for. I had to do America's Voice Live for Ben one time on his channel, and I had tons of people, just zooming by, and I'm like, holy shit, you do your best. You do your best. Some people don't though. Like
Yeah.
there's some streamers they could give a shit. They get such a big head that they don't care about the people in the chat room. You know what I mean? The only time you'll hear them saying something is if they get a donation, right? But
Yeah. I've learned that with some people. Like if I want to actually like have a question answered, like you pay the $1.99 for them to answer it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's like, man, like I shouldn't have to pay for every time I want you to like acknowledge my questions.
There you go. Everybody sub to the Conservative Guardian channel before they take their one down too. There you go. Everybody go sub to this person's channel. What was your old channel name? Good night, Lord. Good night. Dang, she must be on the East Coast. So she's saying good night already. Yeah, I'm surprised my YouTube channel hasn't been taken down. My Facebook channel's been taken down. My Instagram's been taken down. My Twitter's been taken down. Because I'm an insurrectionist. White supremacist.
So stupid.
Yet I never do anything like that, right? Oh my gosh, I filmed the Proud Boys. Oh no. I filmed them marching up and down, walking around saying, fuck Antifa. Not hurting anybody. Just saying, hey, we're here.
It's because you're against their narrative.
Oh, you're Haley's mom. Okay, I know who you are now. Of course. This is Haley's mom. You guys know Haley. Haley from Portland. She ran for Portland mayor. And unfortunately, she didn't win. They still got stupid ass Ted Wheeler over there. But I think I met Haley for sure when I was in Portland. I don't know if I met you or not. So that's cool. Dude, look, that guy's sitting there right there with all the... Are those Black Lives Matter people with the Let's Go Brandon sign? Yeah, he's sitting there with the Let's Go Brandon Free Kyle sign while all the Black Lives Matter people are taking pictures. I love this dude. Somebody's got to buy this guy a beer or something. Somebody should buy him a beer. Josh, oh no, 10-minute warning. It's 5 o'clock over there now. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they're not bringing on the court, because remember they said that they're gonna come and check in at 5 o'clock. Right Side Broadcasting, you would think would go to it. Court is in session. All right, let me find the court channel. Let's see. They
Yeah,
said court's in
I was
session.
trying to look up what's happening.
That's a reminder. Hold on. That's Right Side Broadcasting. We were just watching that one. Let's go here. Let's put in Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse. Let's go to live filters.
Right Side has one open too. There's one with the reminder, and then there's one that's live right now.
Oh, really? Well, I'm watching the one that was live. I was watching. Okay, there's nobody on that one. Let's check the law and court and order. Yeah, there's nobody in there yet, guys. I'll turn the sound up so we can hear it, and then we'll know if they come back. This is the Right Side Broadcasting one. They're out front. Hopefully they do something. Hopefully. I want to hear what's going on. I'd like to go take a nap before my show.
My dog was creating mischief in the backyard.
Where they? Donnie's. You can see Donnie. He's passed out there. I'm trying to go. I'm going through stuff, and I got my little trash bag here for my trash. But there's Donnie right there. Monster. He's like, dude, I'm asleep. Leave me alone.
My dog will do anything in his power to find, like, he'll try to find spiders. He's been stung on the nose like 4 times. His face gets all swollen up.
That's
like
crazy.
He doesn't learn. Like, so anytime when he's in the backyard by himself, like, after a while, I have to call him inside. Nope. Hey.
Yeah, Donnie, he loves being outside, especially around here because it's nice and cold. You like that sign, Josh?
Yeah.
He's got a pretty cool sign, huh? Hold on, let's see what's going on the Right Side Broadcast. I think they're speaking. Let's hear what they're saying, maybe.
Touch their families right now as they sit through all of these proceedings. You promise never to leave nor forsake us. And we thank you for being who you are in our lives. Amen. Anthony and JoJo.
All right, amen to that. And let's keep in mind, we've got individuals, we've got families a part of this that are affected from this tragedy. I mean, it's not just a Second Amendment issue. It's not.
No, I mean, there's a lot of players in this. And I feel bad for the people's family who died, right? I'm not going to lie, but what's up, Vincent Wynn? You don't get how I take naps? Because I can only sleep like 2 or 3 hours at a time because I have really bad pace. Look, that guy took his mask down again. Every time somebody takes their mask down, I would fucking show it. Dude, this guy is totally trying to get on their pictures, on their Instagram pictures with his Let's Go Brandon sign. What does he have right there? Is that just a keychain or is it a knife? No, that's just a keychain. Yeah, look, now he's even getting closer. He's getting even closer with his Let's Go Brandon. I hope he's all over their stuff. What's up, Lisa? Did you take care of my man, Mr. Nice Guy? Look at that. See, I'm telling you, all the conservative women in our chat, they're all gorgeous. Lisa's gorgeous. Dawn's gorgeous. That Lori girl that was in here is gorgeous. Snookies is gorgeous. You know, everybody's gorgeous.
I'm gorgeous.
Eva, you got that sexy beard, man.
I'm beardful as hell.
They call what do they call you in that community? You're a bear, right? Isn't that what they call them? You'd be a bear.
You're not queer.
You can't say that word. you don't live that lifestyle. There we go.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, you're gonna get me kicked off of YouTube, bro. Heck yeah, Lisa.
Sorry.
You're
I was
cool.
saying,
I'm glad you and Mr. Nice Guy found each other, Lisa.
Identifies.
Yeah, you don't identify. You identify as a straight male. How about that?
Identify as an attack helicopter.
You identify as an attack helicopter. Dude, he keeps getting in closer and closer. I like these guys that walk up with their little tiny press badges or their press on the back of their jacket, and they're not even real press. You're not no real press. He's got a little freaking $10 camera. You're not a press.
He looks like a giant condom with that beanie on.
He does, huh? Why are you covering your face, bro? Oh, you know who he looks like? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What's that guy's name? Um,
Are you talking about the dad?
yeah, the dad from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's what he looks like.
I don't, I don't know his name. That's funny.
Yeah. Nah, Lisa and Mr. Nice Guy. I think they make a great couple. They're two awesome people. Two awesome people. You don't feel sorry for their families. Andy says that he does. Andy says they don't feel sorry for the families either, and actually the families don't seem to feel sorry themselves. I don't know. I haven't heard from any of the families that have been murdered. What's up, Raggy? Raggy's from the UK. We got people calling, checking in from England over there, across the pond. He's a cheeky bastard over there.
Over the pond,
Over the
son.
pond, yeah. Where the fog is like crazy. I've only been there once when I was a kid. The state wants you to be convinced for protecting yourself from, or convicted. Is that what you're trying to say, Don Break? Convicted, yeah, she fixed it. Yeah. Dude, that looks like George Floyd's girlfriend up there. Right here. This girl. You guys can't see my pointer, can you? Why can't you guys see my pointer? There's a girl in black. Oh, no, that's not her. Never mind. For a second, she did. This girl with the big old fur around her neck, whatever that is.
Do you see White Boy? He put his black gloves on, and now he's putting up his fist to God right now.
Right now, he is?
He did a second ago, but I'm still on that delay. So
Oh, that's right,
on
huh?
the live, like maybe 2 seconds ago. I think that's the other thing that confuses me because like our conversation's on my phone in front of me,
Yeah.
and then my TV, I have it on mute, but then I have the live up on TV so I could read the chat without my eyes going down to the table to read it on my tablet
Oh,
because I feel like an
nice.
idiot.
Oh, that's his name, Rick Moranis. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie and Courtney. It's it's Rick Moranis was that dude's name. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. All right, you would think that court would be open by now. You would think they'd have something going on in court. Not yet though. Dude, this law and crime scene, they got their chat's going fucking psycho over there. Dude, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in here. I haven't had any food yet today. I'm hungry. That's the next thing
I
I'm
know
gonna
I'm
do
feeling
when y'all
hungry
are done.
myself.
Well, you can tell we both eat. We some healthy
That's right.
dudes. I bet you and I could
Well,
both.
I was about to order. I was about to order food, and then I said, "Screw it, I'm gonna go up on this live."
Dude, we should go to Iguanas in San Jose and try and take that burrito challenge. You know which one Iguanas is?
Dude, yeah, like even though I'm a big boy, like for whatever reason, I can't eat like a shit ton of food. Like I
Really?
don't know why. Like I wish I could just sit there and pound out a bunch of food, but I don't know. I think I'm just fat because my metabolism sucks. Like I know that's like I know that's the excuse as a kid. Like I'm big
Yeah.
boned, but I can't. I could eat a decent amount if I'm hungry, but for some reason, like I can't put down like a crap ton of food. Not like I have like skinny friends
Um.
and they could eat like crazy, but like I just can't do it.
Yeah. I don't eat a lot of food, but I mean, I don't know if I can eat over a long period of time. Now, however, if we go get high and go to Iguanas, I might be able to pass that test. That you just got to get high beforehand. Eat a whole bunch of edibles, go in there high, then I'd be doing good. Does Jeff Max is he streaming anything good? Uh oh, Drunk Uncle's in the chat room. We should know soon if the jury
Yeah,
wants to continue.
the problem is with Jeff Mack is he places beats behind it, so I don't think you could actually live it.
Yeah, I got he told me to get not to record to stream him one day, and like I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then he sent me a message later on. He's like, I'm not trying to be rude, bro. I just use my own thing, and you'll get a copyright strike. He's all, I'm not trying to be rude towards you in any way, and that was cool. He's all, he's all, I just play my own music, which is smart because then nobody can restream him.
Yeah.
But like when I'm live, I don't mind being restreamed because you know what? Then people are like, hey, it's Ed. What's his channel? And they go to my channel, so I get freaking all kinds of stuff. Oh, Dawn Break, she wants some little dick right now. I can't eat Chinese food. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah, Jeff Mack is not live.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, I think we're the only ones live anymore. I think everybody went
Yeah, it
away.
looks that way.
So maybe we should take a break. Well, I don't know. I want to wait for this jury to come through. I don't know what's going on. Right? He does the music so you can't. Yeah, I bet you that's probably why. I'm just waiting for the
Yeah,
action to
because
start.
all the beats in the background are his beats. So the second you play his live stream, it copyrights you.
Yeah, I wonder how he's able to copyright his stream like that. Because I tried copywriting my videos, and they won't let me. You got to be a bigger. I guess I don't have enough followers or something. Here comes the monster, Donnie. Come here, Bubba's.
I want to say it's because he has a music channel and he's like I don't know. I'm not a big producer, but a producer of music. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. The jury is being held up by two scared people. Retaliation. You're the second person to say that, Brian P. So I don't know what's going on. That might be true. Hey, Panda came around. Come here, Panda Bear. Come on, mamas. I got the heater on because I'm waiting for my. I ordered a part for my dryer to convert it from propane to, or from gas to propane, and it hasn't come in yet. And I ran out of pants. And so I got 2 pants in here hanging up. So I got the heat on to try and dry them out. All right, Mr. Nice Guy is home. Hell yeah, brother. Come here, Panda. Come on. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Come on. She's always shy. You can kind of see her. I'm Panda Bear. My border collie.
Your pants will dry faster if you turn the AC on.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah, because an air conditioner is a dehumidifier, so it sucks all of the moisture out of the air and then it puts it through the cooling coils, and that's when the Freon will freeze the water. So it actually air conditioning pulls the moisture out of the air more than the heater would.
I didn't think about that. Also, I heard that because I got other clothes out there drying. The clothes that I don't care about need right now, they're out there drying. They actually said you can still clothesline clothes in the wintertime because it works. So, but hopefully my propane part comes in today or tomorrow. Go take apart my propane or my dryer and change it to propane. That was the last thing I bought my wife. I bought when we were married. I bought her a real expensive freaking washer and dryer, so I kept those motherfuckers.
Hell yeah!
I didn't let her have. I did my best to let her get as little shit as she took off. She took off. I left her alone at the house. She could take whatever the hell she wanted, and she took all her shit. She said, "I'm done." She didn't take the washer and dryer, so to me, that's leaving it.
And that's what it sounds like to me.
Right, and then like the next day, she wanted to bring something over, So she see her. I was gone still. You see her not walk up to the house to go open the door, and then she looks and because I had my cameras out there, I get a text message from her or an email because she doesn't want to give me her new phone number. It's like I don't want your new phone number. So she emails me and she's like, "Why did you change the locks?" I was like, "Cause you said you were out of the house and I could go back home." And she's like, "But you didn't change the locks on me." I'm like, "You said you moved out. You told me I had to put the electricity and the water in my name. That means you're out of the house. That shit is mine now."
How it sounds to me.
Right? Not only did I change the locks, like the back door, I fucking put a big old piece of wood on there so she couldn't push through. Oh, yeah. I hate getting divorced. I'm glad it's over. That was like the worst fucking scenario ever,
Well, it sucks because you have courts and laws that like make it so easy for people to just like kick the other person around. It's really a shitty situation.
Right? And so like I hope she's not watching right now. What's funny is we're in court and my lawyer's like, "Okay, you can't bring up how bad of a wife she was. You can't bring up how she didn't do this because it doesn't matter. Court is all about 50-50 giving the money. Don't piss off the judge." Oh shit. They're throwing something at somebody. Hold on, cuz she's wearing an American flag. Hold on, let me turn this up. Shit, sorry guys. They're like going after this lady for wearing American. So, they stole her flag and they're ripping it up.
Have ripped up her sign.
Her sign. They stole her sign.
So I wouldn't. All right. Well, that
I wonder what her
played out
sign
right
said.
in front of us.
I'm gonna go back a few seconds, guys. Let's see what her sign said.
In
that
the
was
stores.
the sign
So
that says Antifa BLM.
This is definitely one of the things that we need to keep an eye on. I know that
let's see if he says
California, with the gas prices being as high as it is, it's really hard to try to.
Here comes that white dude.
It's interesting to try to. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, well, they're ripping up her sign here. I don't know if that necessarily Well,
I can't even see what it says. And you know who that is? That's supposedly the head of Black Lives Matter, right?
So,
yeah.
Look at that big dude getting in the way.
So, the protesters here have ripped up her sign. Yeah, and so
what did you think her sign said, Sheepdog?
All right, well, that certainly played out right in front of us.
Something about BLM and Antifa was only there for, I don't know if it was for money or something like that. I can't. I don't know if she got a different sign.
She's been out here all day.
She had a whole bunch of words on there.
One of the most peaceful.
Yeah, she's been chilling just up top. Mr. Nice Guy was up there around her.
In on this to see what
was
they're
he?
Saying.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get to take a nap today. I think I need to go get my Monster Energy drink and
I can't
let Donnie
tell
out.
you that she was remotely from confrontational. She stood her ground, got attacked many times verbally in her face, and you saw what just happened, taking her sign and ripping it up. And it's really a shame that someone in 2021 cannot hold a sign up, and in this day and age without getting attacked. So it's unfortunate that happened, but that's the state of our country right now. Is you can't hold a sign up without getting ripped up. And of course, the gentleman's picking it up, as we appreciate him doing that.
Black Lives Matter, by the way, and I'm doing this for her.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, I think she said White Lives Matter.
Peaceful, her right to stand out here with the sign. I mean,
I was talking to her earlier. She has every right to do that. It's just someone wanted to cause trouble. That's it.
I understand.
Here she comes again. Ask her. Here she comes right now.
And I came up there to make sure she was okay. So
ask her what her sign said for us.
I agree. And I said this earlier. You were very genuine and very pleasant the entire time we've been here, and it's unfortunate that happened to her. But that's I mean. Guys, that's our.
You guys can see my dogs chilling and my.
Let me see if I can get up front.
There's my clothes hanging, trying to dry my pants.
Okay.
But look at how my dogs sleep. Panda and Sugar just sleep together. Look at that. They just lay right with. That's my Pitbull Sugar. And that's my Border Collie.
Oh,
Panda.
it says BLM and Antifa are here to intimidate.
Okay,
oh, is that what it said?
We have a sign up here that says a lot of things are going quite well.
So they beat her up, or they ripped her sign up for that. That's very peaceful of them.
We can't get some dialogue.
BLM and Antifa are here
this is a young
to
lady
intimidate.
That we spoke to earlier. I'm just curious.
Mr. Nice Guy says instigate.
Why?
There you go. Mr. Nice Guy was there. Thanks, Mr. Nice Guy.
You're not see me, Joe, but you can probably hear me.
Oh, it's an instigate?
Yeah, instigate.
What's up with your pineal gland? I do. Is it calcified? You don't use fluoride, do you? You don't believe in fluoride either?
Why are they talking about fluoride and water and shit now?
Because they're going to compare.
What is it? Wait, hold on. What does his sign say? It says a lot of things.
I don't know what they're talking about. They're getting
are
into something that,
going quite well.
Talking about fluoride. I have no idea what they're talking about. I want to know exactly why this sign was ripped up. It's been relatively peaceful at this point. It doesn't matter what your opinion is. It's all recognized, and I think everyone has a right to an opinion.
Yeah, everybody has a right to an opinion.
I really want to know what his definition of a white supremacist is. Maybe I can go get that for him, because I really want to see if he can read some history books.
He should have interviewed that lady that they took the sign.
I keep hearing that.
I don't even think she was white. I think she was Hispanic.
She looked pretty white to me. With the American flag beanie?
They're doing the whole chant with Anthony and JoJo.
Yeah, because when they were talking to her earlier, I thought she was Hispanic. I might be wrong, but
it seems like
who knows?
Some of these people.
Yeah, fluoride is way off topic.
They get their information from a
I'm
headline.
gonna open up my
somewhere
window.
They're bringing
about
up fluoride so they can compare it to an Alex Jones guy
the facts
and
of
say he's a
something, and it's
conspiracy
very disruptive,
theorist,
and I
white
think that's one of the
supremacist.
misinformations.
That's
one
all
of
they're
the,
doing with the whole
things
fluoride
that this
conversation.
country is
Oh, I
really,
gotcha. You know what? I'm gonna let you take over the show for a minute.
Misinformation that
Sheepdog, I'm gonna let the dog out. I'm gonna get some Monster Energy drink and go to the bathroom. Anybody who said they wanted to see Donnie, you're gonna see him haul ass the minute I open up the door.
Holding up
What?
a sign
Let me move my trash can.
is considered a triggered event.
Oh yeah,
right?
my new shower head
If you got a
came in
sign
for
that
my
doesn't have the
trailer.
messaging that you agree with.
Little
then
handheld
someone just
shower
wants to
with all
take
the
it and rip
power.
it
You know
up.
what I mean? You know what I'm talking
That's where we're
about?
at.
Oh, the jet.
3P Patriot, you're right
All
about that.
5:19 here in Kenosha. I know the judge was planning on basically making a
I was gonna go
determination
out and
if
buy
the
me a new
jurors
Crown
would
Royal bottle tonight, but I guess we're
continue,
drinking
to
tequila again.
deliberate tonight, or if they would take a break
Watch Donnie come running by.
until tomorrow. We'll see
Tequila
if that.
Oh, here he is by.
See what the results.
Danny Hutton, she was white. I remember when they talked earlier. I didn't think she was white. That's why I was
They're
wondering about
chanting,
that.
"We
You're
are
probably
ready for
right.
change." I think it's interesting that we elected this country duly racially.
I'm trying to make sure I read
diverse.
comments so I could talk to people.
We
but
elected a
I'm on a delay, so
African
it's a little
American
strange.
president 2 times in this
Apologize.
country. I see that being major change, obviously
John
for
Hill, you
historical
ain't wrong.
reasons. I think it's interesting to point out sometimes when people say resist, I'm not quite sure what they're resisting because of the fact that the messaging coming out of a lot of the mainstream media, a lot of the
Central
social
Georgia,
media,
you would think
a
they
lot
would
of the
press
Hollywood,
people
the
for
political,
stealing, vandalizing, and
television,
littering
movies.
on federal property.
They control the narrative.
Strange.
The narrative is their agenda. So when I see people that say, I want to resist, I don't know what they're resisting because they pretty much control everything.
You got to resist.
And when they want change, I'm a little confused on that as well because we've had plenty of change.
Damn, that trailer is shaking.
All right, just checking some notes here. Looks like we got
Thanks,
a
Andy.
great audience watching us right now.
I'm looking at comments
across our
on
social
my
media
TV,
platforms.
which has
Big
that
shout
delay.
out.
So by the
Getter.
time I'm replying to your
Jason
comments,
Miller,
it's probably a
had
minute
him,
after you posted them. I'm doing my best because the screen I have is my cell
Air
phone,
with
and
us
I
to
can't
talk
read
about
way too small.
why he created that social media platform to be able to push out different political thoughts being protected. We want to give a shout out for Getter for what the success they've had, Jason Miller and his team.
Yeah, I find that strange. Like
a great platform together that allows conservatives to speak
Kyle
their line without
Rittenhouse
being shouted at.
claims
I
to
know
be
that we've experienced
Hispanic
that
and white.
across the network. I've
White
experienced
people
that
got
across
shot
the
and
network.
killed,
Many of you as
but
well
still, yeah,
as
they
being a
wanna
part of that
call
whole
this
cancel
racist.
culture.
And it really makes me
And
mad
that is
the
something
White
that
House of our country already deemed
is
Kyle as this white
very difficult
supremacist,
to push out
and then
information
we're still
when
going
your
into a
account
court
is
case. It should have been
constantly
acquitted
being
right then and there.
suppressed. And they don't get that
This
message.
is why
That's why it's important
our
that
presidency
you
sucks
download our
right now.
app. So,
It's because
I
now
would encourage
people are
everybody
just
to still
mad
go to
about a
your
white supremacist
Apple, your
kid
Android
that's
store.
not
Download
a
our
white
app, have it on your
supremacist.
phone. You can take us anywhere you
It
go.
just sucks.
That's one way to stay informed.
The political
plus
climate in this
Rumble.
country
Rumble's
is
great.
just
Rumble's a great
crazy.
platform as well. So subscribe to Rumble. But shout out to Getter tonight for
But therefore, we also have
pushing
people in
the
this
stream
country
out
standing
and,
up with signs
promoting what we're doing here on the steps. Because I
saying
was
that
look
they're
around.
heroes for attacking a 17-year-old child.
See,
That's
other than
makes perfect sense if you don't
obviously
think
the mainstream media being out here, I don't see.
Why would the mainstream media
I don't see a lot of other conservative, independent journalists. I see a lot of, I guess, independent people out here covering this.
I want to say that Kyle's mom.
What you
I
would
want to say his
see
mom or
as
dad
far as
is
some of the most
partially
popular
Hispanic.
conservative
They're saying
news
that
outlets,
Kyle
we're here.
is
And
half
we're the only ones.
white because we only get to be white.
I'm
We
very
don't get
surprised
to
by
say
that,
where we're actually
being
from. But he's half white and half
the
Mexican.
gravity
So,
of this
I mean,
case, and
besides,
just
it wasn't
big,
it wasn't a
and how
racefully
many eyeballs are on it right now.
race
I'm really surprised
shooting.
that
Sorry,
we
my
are the
words
only
got
ones.
twisted
And so,
there.
hey, that leaves me. If
It was simple. Somebody attacked a
donate, if you want to
kid.
contribute
That was
to
fine
our
all
company,
night
you
until
can do
somebody
that.
attacked
We're
him.
partially viewer supported. We
Preserved
have
his
great
own life.
patriots like Mike Lindell
That's
and
our.
the Simple Scrub. But we want you to
That's our
feel
right.
free
We're not
to
not
go to
supposed to
rsbnetwork.com,
get beat to an inch of our life and then
rsbnetwork.com/donate
then
and
shoot.
just give what you can.
I'm not going to
because
wait
every
to get
little
my ass
bit
kicked to
helps
protect my
us
life.
with this effort that we have of trying to push conservatism and keep you up to date to what's going on. Because, I mean, the last time I checked as well, the mainstream media didn't show a lot of what was going
there's a
on
lot of white
outside
people
this
in Black
courthouse.
Lives
I mean, you
Matter.
can watch the trial
That's crazy.
all day long, but it doesn't give you an idea what's happening
Like,
outside.
I'm looking up there right now, and it's just like all these white people.
Now they're talking about going to the streets to find the
Apologists.
police. Now, I think that's a very interesting. They want to get in the streets, so they're saying let's get in the streets. Now, this is where it gets interesting because they're going to block the street. Let's see if they're going to block.
For whatever reason, I couldn't make it that easy.
And see what happens. I've said this from day one. I think that street needs to be shut down because you're going to get what you have right here. You're going to get a group of people walking down the center of a busy street and conjugating in the middle of the street. Now you're going to have potential of these cars coming through here. Now the lights are red right now, but it could be a
3P Patriot. See, that's kind of what I think on it. Like,
this is what I did not want.
It took a 17-year-old kid to stand up and try to protect his town, but nobody wants to talk about that.
Of activity.
You have
with
this
cars
group
on it, but
of people burning and stealing and all this
I'm not in charge of that.
crazy stuff.
Anyway, so I'd say
But
a
still,
good
they
group
want
of
to go up
people,
to the
maybe
one
25
kid that's
people
been there since
walking
earlier in the day,
just in the
fixing
corner
stuff.
here. How far they're going to go,
And just
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
stop this town
But
from
they
being
are
burnt
certainly
and
taking
destroyed.
this down the street. Now, perhaps
like that's crazy. And then they hold these people up like they're in the right. I'm sorry, you're
giving up as far
you're
as
not
getting any
protesting.
kind of
You're rioting.
update.
You're rioting.
on any
You're
events
rioting.
coming out of the
Right?
courthouse, but nevertheless, they're walking in
how they
some
sit
direction
here
right
and
now.
play this game.
Moving on. Down
I
white
wish right
people
side
with
would
a
follow
rifle.
them.
Okay,
Let them
well,
go for a cold
if he
walk
didn't have
right
that
now.
rifle,
That's exactly what they're going to get.
Kyle would either be in the
as they walk
hospital or
down,
dead.
the street.
Guaranteed.
Currently outside behind me, there may be just
So
a
it's a
dozen
good
or
thing
so
that
people
kid
here.
had an AR-15 with him.
Right? All right,
Damn, my man,
guys.
Eddie, that sandwich looks bomb.
Right? You guys like it?
That was good.
It's got Havarti cheese on it and pastrami.
You know what I love? Like, my favorite sandwich in the world is a bologna sandwich with that shitty Kraft American cheese.
No. You know
mustard.
what's better? You get the ham ones with the little tiny cheese circle, the little cheese drops in there.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. Should I add tequila to my Monster Energy drink? Can you do that? I hate tequila.
Fuck
it.
It's America. You can do whatever you want.
Might as well start drinking early, right? I wish they would go follow them. I want to see them following them. Anybody remember these? Does anybody even still have one of these iPads or iPods?
Yeah, I just found my touch, and I had to order the I ordered like these I think I have it right here in this stupid kit. Well, this thing I had to order. I ordered one of those so I could charge it up because I didn't have the charger anymore.
Ooh, way too much tequila in there. I am not a big fan of tequila. What's up, Cleveland steamer? Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I had to make me a sandwich.
I'm gonna grab something to bite real quick.
All right, your turn. Now I'm gonna take a bite in front of you guys too. Where'd my napkins go? That's the biggest problem with a beard. You go to take a bite, and next thing you know, you got hair in your mouth. All right, let me see if I can find a stream somewhere else with something else, some action going on. Right? There's still nothing coming out of the trial. They're still not there. So let's see what we can find in Kenosha. Does anybody know? Didn't Adam from Freedom Flashpoint go there? I thought he was going down there. You know, let me text him. Wait, Don Bray, hold on. Let's see. I don't know where that's from, Don. Hey, Lori's back. Baby, come back. Every time I say that word back, I think of that song. And no, y'all know I can't sing. I don't give a shit. Y'all watching me, so. Eddie, once your tongue numbs, you won't taste it anyway. Oh, thanks, Jeannie. Right? I don't know. I'm just a Crown Royal guy. It's got to be whiskey or else, pretty much for me. I'm a whiskey guy. Citizen Stringer. That's Steve's channel, right? There's 30,000 people watching this right now. There's 30,000 people watching this. Hey guys, you guys are all on the wrong fucking channel. Come to my channel. You guys should go in this Law and Order channel and tell them, hey, y'all should go watch EddieBlockFilms. I think they blocked me from going in there now. I can go watch it, but I think they blocked me from chatting because I paid people to come to my chat room. This is live on Fox. They're not having nothing. Oh, Snack Squad. I know Snack Squad went. He was live and then he went down, right? And that dude's a fucking bitch. Telling people to come attack me in Minneapolis. But I never saw him. Right? I always think it's funny when people freaking call me out, say they're gonna whoop my ass, and I'll sit there. They never show up. They never show up. Oh, you know. Oh, we gotta hear that. You know, this one's gonna be a liberal channel. Let's hear what they're saying.
Him more. That's an evil kid. That's
like when people, yes,
he's an evil kid.
Play on my intelligence. I don't like when people play on my intelligence. He is guilty.
Dude,
as
is that?
hell.
Oh,
would
I thought
for life. Sorry,
the way he had that his hoodie right here looked like a Perry for a
I
second.
really go back and forth about sentencing children to a life sentence. Something had to go wrong in your
That
childhood.
Sherelle chick is kind of cute.
Hold on, Stephen. Let me read this.
Privilege.
And we'll get this. It said,
Too
let's
bad.
be clear. If he was black, there would be no question of guilt. Judge is biased. They played Trump's campaign song
Bullshit.
as his ringtone in court.
You gotta subscribe to chat. I don't want to subscribe to chat.
And I feel like no matter what happens, there's going to be a riot.
Well, yeah, actually, it's really weird because I literally just tapped onto this live. I was about to watch TV and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this. And I think, yeah, you're right. It's gonna riot either way, but that's because.
Wait a minute, who's talking?
Even though we don't want to politicize it,
That's him.
it's being politicized immediately. Yeah. So we know people like Stephen Crowder, Joe Rogan,
British authors
no
were 600.
People
where the court's
he
back.
wrote The War in the Air as well as The War
Got
of
that
the
cinnamon
Worlds.
toast bread.
All right, so we're back.
War in the Air as well as The War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
But then again,
who said that?
Oh,
H.G. Wells, very good. All right, how about
The court's back.
after marrying an American, he moved to the U.S. where he wrote 2 Jungle Books. Who said Kipling? Very good.
Show us,
How about warbirds? During the Korean War, the U.S. unsheathed the F-86 named for
Let's
this
see if somebody's actually
after
showing.
a cavalry sword.
They're not showing it.
If you were my age,
They're
very few
showing
people
that.
are.
I know that's the
You'd
court's
know
name.
this right away. During the
voice.
Korean War, the U.S. unsheathed the F-86, nicknamed this after a cavalry sword. What is this? Saber jet.
Oh, the Epoch
All right,
Times.
now what is this? Four-letter U.S. cities. The most populated city in Central Oregon. It's a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts. Who said Bend? About 4 people. Okay.
Let's see if they're still not playing it yet.
Come on.
You know, let me bring that
right.
over here.
I know it. I gave them the answer already. They probably still don't get it right. But let's see.
What, Donnie?
In Arizona, it forms a metropolitan area with Phoenix and Glendale. Mesa. Who answered that? Yeah, and you're from Chicago, so you'd know Mesa.
So this is where the sound is coming
from. Did you ever
from.
go out there to spring training? Did you ever
See if
go
I
to
can
Don
find
and
it.
Charlie's restaurant? Oh, it's gone now anyway. They had a lot of best
Walk.
baseball memorabilia there.
Obviously, if
How
you're
about
just now
advertising and
joining us,
marketing
we are
for 600?
Well, they're coming back now. The writers are coming
courthouse
back.
here,
Prominent
where
display
99.999%
Does that sound in the courtroom?
Huh?
Does that sound in the courtroom?
That's the sound in the
How about
courtroom.
advertising and placement for 1,000.
That's the judge.
Term for the point
that
at
the
which
judge
a
would
market
start going
is
on
no
his like
longer
rants, like,
generating new demand for
"Oh,
a company's
Martin Luther
product."
King once said," like, what are you even
Very
getting
good.
at?
No, I think he's just
Four-letter
keeping people
cities
entertained with
for
their
400. We bet you know that the Truckee River
Let's go over here.
winds
This
its
goes.
way through this Nevada city.
Oh, Truckee. It's the
Reno,
city of
that
Truckee.
sounds right. Yep.
Oh, it was Reno. I was wrong. I would have said Truckee.
Sorry for stuffing my face, chat.
That's all right. I do it all the time. Oh, you know what? They turned the sound down now. Why'd they turn the fucking sound down, you assholes? Wait a minute. I'm trying to see. Do this one. Interview. There you go. We'll have you right there. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, anyways. So there's you. So this one. Maybe I was doing it in a different chat. Was it this one? Which scene did I have everything on? Was it this one? No, that's just me. I think it was this one I had everything on. Yeah, I did. Okay. So we'll turn this into wait, we'll turn this into you. There we go. Now I got more of your face and just you. How do I move that around now? Sorry guys, we're getting to it. Let me make Sheepdog a little bigger.
Should I turn my phone?
There you go. Actually, yeah, cool. There we can see all of you. All right, now let me add some stuff to here. I'll add a screen.
Buff as hell.
Buff as hell. That's some manpower right there. All right, let's do this one. That's where they're writing. Now I gotta re-edge this stuff around. What happened? Did I miss something?
Nothing. I looked up and I was watching my face go around in circles because of the lag.
All right, there we go. We'll put that one there, and we'll put the other one, the judge, on the bottom one. So the judge is in the courtroom. You heard him doing trivia with whoever the hell he's doing trivia. So I don't know who he was doing trivia with, but he's doing trivia with something, with somebody.
It was probably with the few people that got pulled off of the what do they call that? Because you know they started out with like 18 people and then they have to get it down to 10 or 12.
Oh yeah, huh?
I think it was the remaining people because he was saying earlier, "Oh, did you guys bring a computer or what have you?" And they're like, "No," and he's like, "Oh, sorry, there'll be movies."
Oh, that's true, huh? You're right. Maybe that's what it is.
I think he's just trying to entertain the people that can't leave, but
possibly, folks. Sorry, I can't read your chat right now, guys, because I'm trying to size the stuff up again. I want to better give you guys. See, his chair's moving, though. You can see his chair moving, so you know it's the judge. Look, there's the judge. They even showed him just now. I guess, hell, we can make me bigger. Oh, you're cutting out bad.
A trivia night? I could dig that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. You think the jury may be getting ready to come in, and that would be why they turned on the mics? I think so, too, Lori. I think you're right. The online bar having trivia, right? Oh, shit, huh? What kind of trivia can we do? How about this? We'll just ask questions. Who is everybody's favorite president? Who is your favorite? And let's take President Trump out of the mix, okay?
Did I leave?
No, you're there. Well, I don't know. You might have left for a second. So, who is your favorite president other than President Trump?
Uh-oh.
Okay, they were teasing us, 3P. Uh-oh, you left. He'll call right back. Drunk Uncle, yours used to be Bill Clinton, huh? Mine was always Ronnie Reagan. Mine was Ronald Reagan. President Jefferson Davis, huh? I've never heard that one before, Jesse James. I know who the president is. But I mean, why would you say Jefferson Davis? Well, we lost Sheepdog. And Drunk Uncle's at work. JFK, huh? So, why JFK? Because he was a big Democrat. Here comes Sheepdog again. There he is. You're back.
Sorry. I turned my Wi-Fi on to try to get my thing better, but I think it kicked me off.
Okay, no problem. You're fired.
Well, can I get my last 2 checks, bro?
I'll pay you double.
Yes.
All right, you
what
got
is
a beard.
Double of nothing.
Do you ever have trouble when your beard goes into your mouth when you're trying to eat?
Yeah, yesterday I had to cut my mustache because every time I take a bite, I bought hamburgers the other night, and every time I try to take a bite of a hamburger, like pull my mustache in, I was not fucking having it. I was over it.
Let's see, Andy in Colorado, or no, who was it? Shedhorn. He was like, Sheepdog's cool people. I hope he calls back. Well, he did. There we go.
I'm here.
We've been trying to get more people to call in like Sheepdog's doing right now.
I'm not that exciting, but I definitely like to talk.
No, you kept the conversation up. I cut you off more than you cut me off, so it worked out good. Don't worry, Drunk. I'm not getting rid of you. I'm not getting rid of Drunk Uncle, so don't worry. See, look, now
worry,
Matt
Drunk.
Schaefer's hungry.
We'll let you call in on Saturday, Drunk. You're done.
Are we making you guys all hungry because we're eating?
Hey, I'm eating this like cinnamon toast bread from Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
It is so freaking good. It's so good. I needed something, man. I was like, I think.
I love
to eat in front of people, but I'm fat. What do you want?
We're fat boys. I love food.
What is this? A mukbang video? A 2-time mukbang video?
I guess we are, huh? We got cinnamon bread over there. You know, hey,
we're mukbanging like mofos right now.
If somebody wants to send us out some food over, we'll eat it for you. How about that?
This is the muckiest bang of mukbangs that mukbangs could have.
I don't know. What would be the dirtiest mukbang you could eat? Yeah, I'm on Twitch too, Raggy. If you guys go over to Twitch, actually, that would help me out. Oh, somebody says we're buffering. Uh-oh.
I don't know why my Wi-Fi just sucks.
It says we're buffering. What, Donnie? You're not getting none of my sandwich, dude. No. Vincent said we're buffering. Drunk Uncle says we're buffering.
Sorry, I think it might have been mine. I'm not sure.
Nah, you have no effect on my internet going out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like the last 2 nights, like it shuts the show off.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, like my Wi-Fi has been oh, you gotta wipe your cheek, brother.
So I get it. Uh-oh. We lost Sheepdog again. The people outside don't seem to realize that if Kyle is convicted, they will never be able to use self-defense again. You know, I don't. You're right. I don't think they realize that.
All right, sorry. I just shut the Wi-Fi off. I'm over that shit.
Well, there you go. Let me put you back up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with my Wi-Fi, dude. Like it just keeps like it's like shuts down for like 2 seconds and then comes back on.
Dude, that's weird. It
I
won't
don't know
let
if
you.
I should reset it or what.
Yeah, probably. It's not bringing you
Yeah,
back on
it's
now.
weird though, cause like
Oh, here we go, folks. It's not bringing you on camera again, Sheepdog. Oh, there we go.
oh,
All right, guys. Here's a big moment.
No, she was asking me a question. I didn't hear it.
Could it be?
Not yet.
oh baby.
I talked to them separately. Yes. All right. By the way,
I don't know why it keeps doing
while
that.
we're waiting for the jury to come down, the media, somebody asked from the media, and I have no idea who, inquired about the method of selection of those to be struck from the jury. Just
yeah, I think so.
Now, this afternoon, this morning, this morning. That's been the practice in this court for, I'm going to say, 20 years at least. That I've been doing that.
You can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
That the defendant in a criminal case,
I don't know what's
is
going
the
on.
one who makes the selections from the tumbler as to the jurors to be dismissed. So.
Now, do you think they have a verdict, or do you think they have they're just gonna say we're gonna come back later?
I don't know, man, but they need to have a verdict. This is getting crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Do you think it's time for this?
It's time!
Hold on. You gotta do the other one if you do that one.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, he's being very quiet right now.
Sorry, I'm here.
No, not you, the judge.
Just in case.
Let me turn their audio all the way up.
All right, I think I'm back now. Sorry, dude.
Back and forth, back and forth.
I don't know what's happening, man. Like,
there you go.
Yeah, that was a close up on my ugly mug right here.
Look at that rat face, dude.
Rat face.
I like Julius. Let's get ready to free Kyle.
Okay. You're in the first class seats now. All right. I understand that you wish to break for the evening, which is certainly your prerogative. You're in charge at this particular point. And I also understand that I was told that I'm not clear on whether you decided you wanted to come back at 9 or if that was conveyed to you that that's what we wanted. But I'm going to take a vote just to make sure. How many want to report at 9? Okay.
I vote you all just say not guilty right now.
And so we're going to break for the evening. Now you're in deliberation, and the rules are the same as they were before, with the additional provision that you can't talk with anybody about the case, even if all 12 of you by happenstance end up at the same place,
right, Lori?
A bowling alley or a restaurant or something, you're not allowed to
That's
talk
like
about
BS,
the case,
dude. Just get on
even
with it.
with all 12. And when you get here in the morning, if you come a little
I
early,
understand you guys are scared,
somebody's
but
late, and
come on, really?
there are 11 of you
Stop
or 10 of
digging
you or
holes,
whatever,
fucker.
you can't talk about the case. The only way you can talk about the case, any aspect of the case, is when all 12 of you are together in the jury room. So please keep that in mind. Don't read, watch, or listen to any account of the trial. No talking with anybody who's not involved in the trial. Any question, anybody? All right, thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.
Well, let's watch Right Side Broadcasting. Let's see if they show the jurors walking out of the courthouse. That would be interesting. So it's going to go on till
I think
tomorrow.
that would be shitty if they're just showing off the people like that.
Right? I don't know what there is to discuss,
Sorry.
Cleveland Steema. I really don't. Don't you guys hate it when you get, like, bread
I'm
stuck in
moving
your
into my happy place, into the garage. Everybody, my bad. What was that?
I said, don't you hate it when you get
I can't see it.
bread stuck in your teeth?
I'm sure it's fine, but let's just make sure.
Come here. Donnie wants a treat.
You're all right. I'm here. Have no fear.
Did they kick me off again?
No, you're still there.
Okay, thanks. Make sure it doesn't come back. No, it's all right. I just want to make sure there are rules about it, and you seem to be in compliance, so don't worry about it. Okay, you have no reason to apologize. People who have to apologize are people who broke the rules. Okay. And now I will be talking now with the alternates. They're on their way up, I assume? Yeah. Down wherever they're coming from.
We got a caller. So
Call her and tell her, yeah.
Wait, what's going on? Donnie, shh. Something's going on now. There goes Sheepdog again. Come here, monster. Come here. Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi, boy. Hi. I'm a handsome St. Bernard, huh? Yeah, you smell my sandwich? You got dog treats. I'll give you dog treats in a minute. Hold on, let me. Oh, yeah. Eddie's Whorehouse, can I help you?
All right, dude, I'm sorry.
We sell pizza.
Man,
we sell horse.
We got pizza?
Yeah.
I love that kind. Sorry, I was moving the equipment to the garage, and it did not like that at all.
Yeah. Is that Mercado guy right there? That's him, isn't it? So he must be live right now. Let's see what he's got going on. I'm not going to watch his channel. He's a douchebag. What?
Is that one dude still up? The Mo guy?
No, he left.
Because
maybe they might have come back.
I knew his chick was just wanting to warm up in the car and they're going to wait, but I can't imagine that.
And we certainly want to appreciate everyone's viewpoint in regards to this trial. I think it's important for us to always remember that we do stand for your...
You think they're going to have fights tonight? Or you think they're going to wait till the trial's over? What do you guys think? Now tomorrow...
I don't know, man. That's a rough one.
Tomorrow the new jurors have to come in and get briefed. No, they won't have new jurors. They have the same jurors. They can't get new jurors. They had to be there throughout the whole trial.
But they're just closing it for tonight, right?
Yeah. Now, how come they're not sequestering them?
Well, they're going to do selection then. Oh, no, they already did selection this morning, right?
Yeah, they did that already, I guess.
Man, I'm going to be a fucking lawyer before all this is over with.
Right? After watching this and the Chauvin trial, I've been learning a lot.
Fuck, I know things and shit now.
Dude, check out, he got a nice little workbench behind him. Holy shit. I'm jealous.
Oh, you're on my work table right now.
Oh, I'm on your work table? Nice.
That's just the workbench, but it's all fucked up because I was making knives last night.
Right
But
on.
I've been on this freaking live all day, so all my shit's dying. My phone's good. That should have lasted for 3 days, but
Can you show us a knife that you made recently?
yeah, let me turn the lights back on.
What are they saying over here now? They're getting together. They're like, let's go loot. Oh, they turned their sound down. I just turned the sound up on them, and they turned their sound down. Why would you turn your sound down, guys? Are they talking about looting and
They're
rioting?
saying let's go loot and steal.
Right? What does BLM stand for again? Break shit, loot, or burn, loot, and murder, or whatever it is.
Murder.
Lori says they're going to do small damage tonight. Art of War Tactics.
All right.
Yeah, let's check out these knives you make, bro.
So here's one that's not completed yet. I just started working on it last night.
Oh, shit.
This is just going to be like a camp knife. Nothing too crazy. But then I wanted something where it was like kind of smaller. Just to kind of...
That's cool.
So that was a smaller one that I...
Now, how much do your knives weigh when they're done?
This one's fairly light, but I made this out of a piece of old rebar.
Oh, dang.
Here's this is a railroad spike knife.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. You left the end of the railroad spike on there. That's cool. So
Yeah,
do you normally leave your grips metal?
So what do you mean?
Like, do you put hand grips on, or what do you call them, the handles on, or?
Yeah, so how I usually do it. So yesterday, I wanted to get a lot of like the forging stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
So I just hammer out a bunch of blades, and then so I'm not having to go in and out. Then I'll do like I'll do the first sand just to get most of the material off while the metal is still soft.
Oh, they're talking again. Hold on, let's hear what these guys are saying in court. Hey, oh, did Grandpa let you out, Brownie? Did Grandpa let you out? She hangs out at Grandpa's house during the day.
All right, good evening, folks, and thank you for your patience and your participation. And you're still at work and will be tomorrow. We're retiring for the evening, and we'll return at 9 tomorrow morning. And even though, you're under a continuing obligation not to talk with anyone about the case, not a fellow juror, not even all of the fellow jurors, and certainly not with anybody who's, when I say certainly, it kind of downgrades the prior statement. Just don't talk with anybody about the case. Read, watch, or listen to any account of it. We'll start at 9 a.m. Any questions, anybody?
You can bring stuff, Judge?
Oh, yes, thank you for saying that. You're welcome to bring something. If you want to bring a laptop or some other device. Obviously, nothing that you would use to access anything about the case. You already know that. But if you want to bring a movie or something like that, or
because the alternate still can't
whatever device would entertain you. I have stored here.
He's got a whole bunch of VHS tapes.
1,000 Jeopardy questions. Seriously, if you want them, send down and I'll get them to you. All right. Anybody else? Any questions? All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Boo. Yeah, I don't know why they're not sequestered either, Chelsea. I really don't know why they didn't sequester them. Yeah,
I don't know if they're dragging it on for a reason or what.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. I had three people coming here and saying that there's an issue with 2 people are afraid.
All right. Anything else this evening?
Because they're afraid of
okay, thank you. See you all in the morning.
What's going to happen to them.
Well, part of me kind of doesn't blame them because, I mean, let's get real. BLM and Antifa act like a bunch of animals. So, that's kind of scary. I mean, obviously, like for me and you, like getting in an altercation is way different than a normal person. You know what I mean? Like a norm. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that, but
like a normie. Yeah. I mean, look at the people standing outside the courthouse right now. I mean, if they look outside that window and can see any of those people out there, that would probably be intimidating to them.
100%, 100%.
Like people wearing shirts with "fuck Kyle" written on there. Would you want to vote one way or the other when there's people outside the courthouse like that?
Yeah, it's yeah, like I understand like the whole like the people that are in the jury should be part of the community. Like I understand that side of it, but the other side of it is like it's almost like on some of these big cases, like couldn't you bring them from like another county over or something? Like I
There's
know
your
that
boy
sounds.
CJ. Isn't that
Who?
CJ right there? CJ just walked in front of the camera.
Oh.
And so they closed down that one. So moment.
The verdict in the Kyle Rittenhouse double murder trial
Shit.
could come at any moment. Inside the courtroom right now, a jury of 7 women and 5 men are deliberating the charges against Rittenhouse.
Hold on. What are you guys seeing right now? What did I just mess stuff up? No, I didn't. Wait, which one are you looking at? Yeah, you're looking at this one. All right. That CJ guy was live. Let's go watch his shit. Let's see what the fuck he's doing. Let's see. You
Oh, is
guys
that
say
that
he's a
cunt?
bad person. You guys say he goes back and forth each way. What was his shit called? CJTV, wasn't it? Let's see. Portland Andy's live. Oh,
Portland Andy was he's doing like what we're doing, I believe.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, because he was in Mo's chat earlier, and he was shouting out Mo when we were watching his live earlier.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I met him when I was in Portland last time.
So, what's his nuts? Elijah Schaefer.
Uh-huh.
So him and Sarah have their new show. It's called You Are Here.
Yeah.
They just released. They're about to start a live about the deliberation continues for Rittenhouse jurors' fear of safety. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure that you'll get copyright like a mother if you try to watch that. But
Oh yeah, I definitely will.
it just popped up on my feed because I have Blaze, so anything that pops up live, my Blaze will let me know.
That's cool. The people that are BLM Antifa can almost guarantee you're not from Kenosha. Oh, for sure. For sure. When I would go to freaking Portland, and there's a lot of the people weren't from Portland. In Sacramento, we had people coming from Portland to go fight with us from Portland. I just saw CJ walk by. I know I did. I just want to see what he's trying to say before we go, because nobody's showing anything anymore. Right Side Broadcasting is down, right? So they stopped publishing. Hell, I might as well stop publishing and give me time to take a quick rinse, and we'll come back for our news show in an hour and a half. Oh wait, I got 2 hours. I can take a little tiny nap, dude. But I just drank my I'm drinking Monster. I'm gonna stay awake now.
Sounds like you're fucked.
Right?
I don't know. I'm not seeing anybody live in Kenosha right now.
No, I'm not either. Anybody that's live is showing the
I don't know how
RGBN
RSBN.
RSBN. Yeah, sorry, I always get their name wrong. Now I thought a whole bunch of people was I thought a whole bunch of my friends were going there, but I guess not. Like part of my streamer group. Let's check Facebook. Like whatever happened to BG on the spot? You don't see them out anymore either, really. Or BG on the scene, whatever it is. Let's see. Let's see, Kenosha. Kenosha. Did you kick his ass, Brownie? Oh, wait, here he is.
To shoot a black man 7 times in the back in front of his children and paralyze him.
That's where it started.
Yes.
I think a lot of people forget that with Rittenhouse out here and everything that happened, it started with 7 gunshots.
That's correct.
And it started with Jacob Blake.
That's correct.
And then it turned into what it turned into. And I've been talking to folks, and what you're saying is powerful about the message.
Right.
It's the message that you came out with was stolen in the chaos and the violence that ensued.
Correct.
Yeah, he's a hander, this guy.
Bullets, they were shot with gas. They were collecting right there. They were non-violent. They were seized upon by the police.
Why don't you take your
and
mask
by
off,
the military. They forced them out of that park onto Sheridan, down into a shootout with the guys who were here with the militias.
Thank you, Eric. I found it, bud.
Why was the police and the military working with the militias in the first place?
You know, it's interesting. It's on both sides. No matter what you think about Kyle, and everyone's been saying the same thing. Everyone in Kenosha that I've talked to.
Why did they put
bigger issue is what happened there that put this courtyard, which is more or less it's all bracketed in.
What does that
Boxed in by
sign
big
say? It
buildings,
says zeros.
big fence, and M-Graps and Bearcats.
You guys read that? Oh, you guys.
And it made its way into the city, and not even further than 200-300 yards away is when the first fire started.
Right.
As far as building structure fires.
Correct.
So we got here is about so-called one terrorist that shot 3 domestic terrorists. So we got here. Unfortunately, only 2 of the domestic terrorists were killed.
Do I have another screen up or something?
Federals, people were DOJ.
Oh, there's somebody behind him. That's what's going on.
Mayberries, they fall in there, give a doctrine from federal laws and sets things straight. They did not in this case. So if you're not protecting African Americans, who is? You know, we just follow for anybody who wants to pick up a gun and come at us.
Let's see if we can find anything on this one.
Supposed lawmen can shoot us, and if this goes through, then regular people can too. Okay, well that makes this a straight up civil war. They want to have a civil war. We're gonna rebuke that, brother. Power shifting and changing. Who gives up power without blood?
How often does the government give?
We're gonna have a civil war, folks.
Okay. So we saw a judge here that allowed Rittenhouse to pick his own jury.
Judge has been
when has that ever happened? He literally picked in a hat and picked his own jury. This judge didn't allow in videos.
Oh, this chick. I'm gonna have to show this chick
people
next.
Were shot when he was throwing up the Proud Boys. They didn't allow the video after he shot when he was in the bar throwing up the Proud Boys. His ideology is to hurt African Americans and minorities, and he did it. So you can't put on an Opie Taylor haircut.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Proud Boys are not out to go hurt black people.
We can't see behind it.
So you feel pretty strongly that, because I think that's a lot of people argue that it wasn't really charged.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Saying that it stems back to a minor racial issue.
It just like went all weird for a second.
Hold on, this guy's like really loud. You need to. It's windy out there.
That being said, they're like our new family for real. And so we're here, man. I just met one of the aunts. She thanked us.
What's up, gypsy lady?
Doing what we're doing. Beating down
I don't know why your phone's messing up either. But so this guy is calling for a civil war now.
These jurors focus on the videos.
I'm down with that.
They call this guy guilty as hell. His hand was caught in the cookie jar, pointed the gun at people several times. He lied on the stand twice. He should have been playing Xbox and stayed at home.
When did he lie on the...
Come out here and be an adult, and now you gotta serve time like
I wish so many people would have done the same, you know, just picked up a controller and stayed home. You know, I mean, it was sad to see the loss of human life, the destruction of businesses, people's homes.
Yeah, all of that.
Dude, see, you guys are right. He is a little freaking...
Like, is it going to happen again?
Right.
What do you feel the temperature is there, depending on what the verdict goes? Do you feel like that's something that'll happen here in Kenosha again?
Could you put this, could you put this in Bishop's truck in the back? This right here. He's pulling up right that way.
I gotta say, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't you hate it when you gotta be a follower to chat? F that shit.
I was saying, I mean, people were afraid. I've talked to a lot of folks in town about And they keep asking, what's
Well,
going to
it's
happen?
funny because like they put the
verdict,
OK
is it gonna happen
symbol
again?
on
Do we need to be
Kyle's
afraid
paper
that the streets are
statue.
going to go ahead?
Yeah.
Not that I think that you can predict
It's
the future.
fucking
but what do you feel the
stupid.
temperature is with that?
I'm not concentrating on that. I'm
Right.
concentrating on
Concentrating on that. He's trying to sound like Alex Jones.
Bullshit.
Right.
Because once you give a little second to it, it'll win you over. That's why your mom and your daddy tell you to stay around good people, stay around good stuff, because bad stuff can take you over. Right. You want to be a crackhead, hang around crackheads. You want to be a millionaire, hang around millionaires.
You want nice hair, hang out in a barber salon.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Really? I didn't know that if you hung out with a millionaire, you'd become a millionaire.
Into the ether, that it will come back
I need
down,
some
rain
millionaire
down upon
friends.
us, and make this nation look like the nation it should.
Well, it looks like we know where this guy works at. He works at Waste
African-Americans
Management,
helped build
according
this
to
nation.
his
300,
mask.
400 years of free slavery. We're
Isn't
the
that a
richest
Waste
country in the
Management's
world.
mask?
We should not be talking about whether we can vote or not. We should not be talking about every other month civil unrest because officers murdered another African American.
His garbage.
It has to end. It's got to end now.
Man, thank you so much for your time,
Peace
man.
and love, brother. Always good to see you, man.
He's waiting for Kyle to come
Yeah,
back
we got
down
it.
to clean the trash up.
Ideal. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You know what he's saying? It's always good to see you. So CJ hangs out with this guy a lot, it sounds like.
Man, it's so cold that wind. God, I think I almost lost an eye on that flag. But the yeah, so Jay Blake, man, that's the family. That's family right there. Was talking about the change that needs to happen. You know, why? Come talk to me, man. Come talk to me. We'll talk.
Well, it sounds like somebody's threatening him. I can't hear what they're saying.
So Jay Blake was telling people like the change needs to happen, needs to go the direction of you know, getting the right way, you know, moving the right direction, doing things that need to be done to get people to realize that we need to work on facts, and that's it, and work through facts, and that's it. He's talking about a bigger change though, about one that comes down to, all right, my guy, good seeing you.
Peace, peace, peace. This is my man right here, baby. Y'all need the real news. Y'all out there blogging, logging, or whatever. Log into my man. He's the truth, baby. Big ups to the red, black, and the green. Unity now, one Africa.
You know what's funny? He doesn't even know his name, but he's like, yeah, you got to hear the real news from him.
Yeah, so
guy doesn't even know who he is.
Said these are people from the street right here in Kenosha, and I think that right now, like he said, they're focusing on all positivity right now, on all positive things, and moving in that direction, making change. It's going to grow, and stay right here. So I think it's important that we hear those messages and focus on those messages as well. So I'm gonna leave you with that message right there too, because it's super cold, and I'm not trying to stay out here and freeze myself to death. So we're gonna let y'all go, and we'll catch up with you later. Okay? Appreciate you guys, and stay tuned.
And don't be growling at him.
Set up notifications. We'll be back out here tomorrow. Later.
Well, there's that one. Dude, it's funny. Some people started threatening him, and all of a sudden he wants to leave. You notice that? How do I stop this shit? But then, hell, look at me. I get threatened a little bit by when I was in Minneapolis, and I left too. So I guess I shouldn't say shit, right? Although I was known as a bad person there. People were threatening me big time. Let's see, I'm not seeing anything else in Kenosha today. I guess they'll come back on maybe later on tonight when they start going live and destroying shit.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna riot.
I don't think they'll do anything tonight. I think because they don't want to mess with the trial, right? They don't want to throw a riot and fuck with the trial already. So I think they'll probably wait till tomorrow. I mean, these people aren't that dumb.
You think that maybe they already came to like the conclusion of the trial, but they're just gonna wait till nobody's there to say it?
No, because they're gonna keep coming back and coming back and coming back, right?
Yeah,
So,
I guess.
It's not. Oh yeah, let me play this lady. Where's this lady? So here's what the title of this thing says. It says Kyle Rittenhouse, U.S. found guilty and more. So let's see what this lady's talking about.
From the beginning.
This lady is.
Sister Sherry says heard they were all white, but one. I think that's the Ahmaud Arbery trial. Ahmaud Arbery has all of the jury that's white except for one. I don't know the racial makeup of this jury out
Does it matter what the racial makeup is? They're supposed to be just people.
For Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's his people.
Shannon J says this from Frackinackle Bull. It is.
This is Frackinackle Bull. Have you ever heard Frackinackle Bull before?
Shannon J says race come into play because we would not be treated like him. We wouldn't. Hell, we would have been shot dead in the street going up to a cop with the AR-15 strapped to us after shooting 3 of the people. We would have been shot dead in the street.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because you would have ran up to the cops with your hands on the weapon, unlike him who walked up like this with the gun behind his back. There's a big difference, you dumb
Sherry
lady.
says the judge is sold on his innocence.
They're acting like nobody on the left
innocent.
there was armed, and that's BS.
They're not even
there was
claiming
a bunch
innocent.
Of leftists
they're claiming self-defense because they know he's not innocent.
Dude, I got you turned all the way up.
He shot these people. It's on video.
You turn this lady down.
So, yeah.
She's like, they know who shot these people.
The judge definitely believes he was warranted in murdering 3 people.
He wasn't. He didn't murder them. It was self-defense, lady.
I believe he will get away with it. He will have to look over his
Yeah, they're just gonna keep wording it how everybody needs to hear it, so they could just go crazy when it comes down to it.
And it's people like this that screw it up for everybody.
She should be charged with some sort of attempt or something.
Inciting a riot.
He will definitely be held
Incitement. There you go. That sounds perfect.
She's inciting a riot. And why is she in a bathrobe in her living room?
The white racist with all of the money, they will.
She's trying to look like Larry Elder.
His bills. They will pay him to come and speak. They will pay him to come.
I didn't know white people have all the money.
All of that jazz. So
all the money.
All the money.
All of it.
I don't know where it is.
We got all of it.
What time is it in Cali right now? It's 4:15. It's 4:15. 5 more minutes and it's time to get high.
Last month, and that's how they picked us by pulling names.
Then he got high. Then he got high. Then he got high.
You know what? I talked to my doctor today. They didn't want to give me pain meds. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna stop. So my doctors, they don't want to give me pain meds. They're like, well, you know, pain meds aren't the solution to your back pain, Eddie. We got to figure out a way for your back pain to go away. I was like, well, the pain meds make my pain go away. And he's like, yeah, that's not how we treat stuff. So we're just going to give you some more Advil, or they're giving me more ibuprofen 800s. It's like, really? And the only reason only reason I don't touch my weed is because if they do give me the good stuff, they drug test me. So it's like, if you're not going to give me the good stuff, I'm going to fucking eat my edibles right now.
Just say, hey, if you don't want to give me the pain medicine, just give me the cure for spinal bifida.
I know, right? That would be a good one.
And shit.
Now he's like, you need to talk to your spinal surgeon again. I was like, my spinal surgeon said he was going to fuse because you see my fuses, right? If for anybody that's new here, my back is fused from here all the way to my pelvis. Now the last time I went to my spinal surgeon, he's like, well, you know, the only way to take the pain away for sure is to fuse all the way up to your neck. So they want to have rods and screws from my pelvis all the way to my neck. And I was like, no. So it's like, fuck that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I might as well just get back on the weed. I mean, you know, I don't sleep well, and when I got my weed, I sleep. You know, I take an edible and I'm good to go. You know, life is happy. You know, I'll be sitting there and I'll be in tons of pain, and then I'm like, oh, I'm still in tons of pain, right? But you're so high, you just don't think about the pain. But I don't know.
Well, have you messed with any of like the CBDs?
Yeah, they don't work. Not on dude. I have here's how much pain I'm in. I broke my pelvis one day, and I went to the doctor. I was like, well, it hurts, and he's like, well, how much does it hurt? I was like, it feels like my back pain every day. So if you can imagine what it feels like to break your pelvis, that's my normal daily pain.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Like, you know, like I'm sure people are like, oh, I just saw Eddie walk, right? Yeah, I can walk. But when I walk from here to the front door, I'm like sweating and I'm out of breath just walking like 20 feet. You know, it's just, I'm not addicted to THC. No way. You can't get addicted to THC. Ask the girl. Shit, I'm not addicted to THC by any means. Yeah, you get high from Delta 8. So now, do you guys know, does everybody, here, we're going to give you a drug lesson. Do you guys know how to make pain relief that's similar to taking an oxycodone without getting high? You take 3 Advils and 3 Tylenol. You take 3 and 3, and it's the same pain relief as taking an oxy. It just fucks up your liver a whole bunch more.
Yeah, you got to be careful with all the acetaminophen too. That'll fuck your liver up bad.
Yeah. It's funny.
That's like
who goes the crazy when All right, good night, Lori. It was nice seeing you in the chat room. Welcome. I hope you enjoy our show more often. Like I said, I'll be back on in an hour and a half for a new show.
Good night, Lori.
Good night. Good night, gorgeous. All the beautiful women in the chat. We got Gypsy Lady here. We got Dawn Break. Who else is a lady in the chat? I love it when we have lady. Eric, look at all the ladies in the chat, buddy. All for you. Who else?
Eric, get after it, old son.
Oh, Spicy Peach. I didn't see you were in here, sweetie. Hi, Spicy. What's up, chica? Let's see. She's like, smoke away, Eddie. Smoke away, mijo.
Spicy Peach.
Yeah, she comes in every once in a while.
That name sounds like a porn.
It sounds like a porn? How old are you, dude? That sounds like a porn. Oh my gosh. He's a hick from Manteca. Sorry, folks. If you don't know where Manteca is, it's Manteca. Yeah, Manteca is by Modesto. If he's like he is what? He is 30 minutes at the most from Stockton. So if you want to go to the shittiest town in California, just try 30 miles north of Manteca. Yeah, we can sell stuff. What do y'all want to buy? What do you want to buy? Here, every state I go to, I buy a magnet. It was something I used to do for my wife, and she left all the magnets, so I fucking kept them because I bought the motherfuckers anyways. Who wants to buy this magnet from New Mexico, from when I went to Mexico?
Yeah, but you live close to Fresno, so that's pretty bad too.
The meth capital of the world.
Fresno. I used to do chain link fence, and I did a chain link fence job in Fresno at a low income apartment complex. Holy fuck, man! It was like 12 in the afternoon, and this big old lady comes out her window. Shut the fuck up! We're trying to sleep. We're like, it's noon. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then when we get down to like the main, I don't remember the name of the street, but it's like the main drag of
Blackstone?
Fresno, like close to downtown. I wouldn't even know it if you said it.
Van Ness, maybe. Okay,
We got a motel room. It wasn't a hotel. It was a fucking motel. Might as well call it a motor lodge. But like, we went out to go to Denny's for dinner after work. And oh my god, there was prostitutes everywhere.
Oh, you must have been on Belmont. Oh, well, no, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Was it right off of the freeway?
Yeah, a little bit off the freeway.
Yeah. See, if you ever watch when I go live, do my like Fresno cop watch or whatever, you went to the Hooker Stroll. Was the Denny's right down from your hotel?
It was right across the street.
Oh, across the street.
Like, we crossed that big, like, it was like 4-lane road with the suicide lane in the middle. I felt like I was running across a fucking freeway.
Oh, I don't know which one you were at. Hey, Nicole, this is Sheepdog. If you guys ever seen Sheepdog in the chat, now you're seeing his face. There's Sheepdog. So say what's up to Sheepdog. Right?
It's me, a sheepdog.
You know what's funny? So, like, that's probably why I didn't work out with Brittany, because I would buy her magnets wherever I went. Maybe it's because I was doing the same thing that I bought for my ex-wife, buying it for my new girlfriend. Or, well, I don't even know what the hell we were, but you know what I mean. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Paul, it's me, Sheepdog.
Yeah, that's Sheepdog. He's the one that's in love with Callie.
You probably shouldn't buy your new girlfriend the same magnets you bought your ex-wife. that might be a red flag.
Yeah, that's true.
Just a little bit though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have a new girlfriend. I don't know.
Did you give her the magnet and say, "Well, my ex-wife has this one already, but you don't"?
Yeah, right. No, I didn't say that. No. I forget what happened. We just didn't work out. We went to
Did
dinner
I
like
give you this one already, or was that my ex-wife?
that is so wrong. That's not even funny. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this now, so I can go clean up, take care of the dogs. I think Donnie's leash is tied. I gotta finish his fence. I was supposed to finish his fence today. He's the only one I gotta. He's a Saint Bernard. He's supposed to protect me, but the minute you open up that door, that fucker runs. He's like, I got 4 acres to run on, Dad. Come on, Brownie.
Yeah, but I bet if somebody came into that house and put their hands on you, you'd probably fuck them up bad.
Oh, he'd be the first one to fuck him up. Actually, she would be the first one to fuck him up, huh, Browners? She bit the FBI when they came to my house. Yes, you bit the FBI, didn't you?
That's a good puppy. You bite the feds.
Yeah, she bit the FBI. She's like, you ain't coming into my house. All right, I'll let you loose, Donnie. All right, guys. So we're gonna end this. Yeah, check out our Discord. It's pinned to the top of the chat. And if you can, log into our Twitch. So that way we can... I got enough followers on Twitch. I just need to have more average viewers. So join us on Twitch, guys. Dude,
Man,
you guys hear how deep...
that Twitch up then, huh?
Yeah, well, because you know what? You can make it... On Twitch, I can play music. Like, we can have, like, a DJ night. Like, the other night, I stayed up till 2:30 in the morning playing music. Just MTV videos.
Oh, dope.
So, it's funner over there. It's better. You can cuss over there. I mean, you can cuss here, but I mean... I can say the election was this or that, over there. I can say whatever I want over there, right? I don't get YouTube strikes. So, although I did get kicked off of Twitch once already, they said I was a white supremacist. So, me with I have good friends that are, I know every white person says I have good friends that are black, but I'm like the least white supremacist, Anyways, guys.
I thought you were Mexican for the longest time.
You thought I was Mexican? A lot of people think I'm Mexican. Well, it's because I hang out with them and I can speak Spanish, Like, that's how I used to get the girls at the bar. All the guys would be like, how come you white boy get to come in here and take all our girls? I'm like, because they didn't leave their fucking country to find another Mexican dude. They came to America to find a white boy. I'm like, and I speak Spanish. So.
That's fun.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you later. Thanks everybody. Thanks Sheepdog for coming in and calling in.
Good night, chat.
We'll definitely have Sheepdog on again, and if anybody else wants to call in, you guys know it's possible now, right? You see it right here. I'd rather do it on Zoom, though. If you guys want to do it, call in on Zoom. But this was easiest for me with Sheepdog on the fly, because I only get like 200 hours of this a month, or no, a year of your interview mode. So. We just used up a good 4 hours of it. I don't care. It was worth it because Sheepdog was a good talker. So, all right, guys. Catch y'all later. I'm so used to waiting for Drunk Uncle to do his meow meow thing that I'm like, when's he gonna do that? He's like, I ain't doing that shit. All right, guys. We'll be back in an hour and a half. Catch y'all later.
Later.
Peace.